obsession, really wanna lose control. Let's leave the house and let's get pretty, wear our cutest clothes, and chase some shots of 42 with Don Julio. Bring the cameras out, take a pic of all the boys. I wanna ride out to the music, can we turn it on? I'm in this bitch, I'm going stupid, bitch, I'm going dumb. I swear tonight looks like a movie, put your bottles up. Bring the cameras out, take a pic of all the boys. Bring the cameras out, take a pic of all the boys. Bring the cameras out, take a pic of all the boys. Bring the cameras out, take a pic of all the boys. I'm pulling up drunk as fuck, I just Ubered up.
Hi, gamers. I should be coming up in a second here. Hi. Wait, hold up. There we go. I was like not moving correctly for a second. How's everybody doing? I know I was here just yesterday. Wait, actually, hold up. My thing's screwing up a little bit. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. But while I get the setup here, it has been about a week since, you know, the last Persona installment. What we did really last time was just summer shit. It was literally just, it was finals. Now we're in summer. Adachi said I could come to his house and cook for him. We haven't gotten to the next dungeon yet. So I'm hoping by the end of this, we can at least a little bit. I am keeping that rule set though, that if it gets a little bit not too hard, because hard mode's not actually that hard. I'm just trying to rush through it as soon as possible. That I do some offline stuff, but that would be it. Okay, there we go. I am totally fine now. It's all syncing up. I don't know what exactly we left off of though. So let me see. Who did we raise? If I remember correctly, we should have unlocked Kanji, right? Kanji should be here. Is he here? No, Marie. We unlocked Rise. But I don't know anybody else. So really the most we can do, okay, nothing's catching my eye. The most we can really do is just keep going forward, because right now we're in the in-between. We're in the added golden, Persona 4 golden elements here. Wait, hold up a second. Give me 1 second here. My audio is not working correctly. This is weird. Give me 1 second. Hey, Doom, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I'm having a few, like, audio issues for some reason. Take off. Give me 1 second. This sometimes happens. Okay. I'm going to have to put a little BRB for a minute while I get this reset up. Oh my god, you sprained your ankle? Okay, hold up. I need to hear about this. I'm doing well. I'm gonna put it on a BRB screen for like 2 or 3 minutes while I get the game audio fixed, because for some reason it's not going through, so give me like 2-3 minutes. This always happens, like random times, you know, streamer funk. So give me 1 second. Have some tunes. I am so sorry if you do not like these. These are my Spotify weekly. Everybody has to suffer through it. I am so sorry. Okay, this is gonna be a bit weird. This is going to be a bit weird. Hold up, let me try one thing. Because for some reason, OBS is not recognizing certain aspects of stuff. So I'm actually gonna put desktop audio into all of this. So let me just do this here. Go back to full game. So now we're on desktop audio. Scuff is part of the charm. Scuff is charm. Scuff is charm in video games like this. I don't know why my OBS wants to be weird today. Weird is the least thing I can say. The least mean thing I can say about OBS. OBS is a great program, but it's being really weird. Can you guys hear the game audio at least? Please tell me you can on desktop audio. Please tell me. Because it's showing on OBS for me. If it's not, I'm gonna have to figure something out real quick. Or just basically restart stream. Okay, I'm gonna put it up a little bit. Let me put it to like better. I normally have to put stuff really low on my my setup here because it basically kills my ears and it also kills chats. So that's basically how it works. You have the day off from school today. You wonder how the police investigation is progressing. All you can do now is wait for their results. What should you do today? See if Adachi's available, because that's still kind of quiet. Okay, I'm just gonna fully put it up here. We'll see how this works. Otherwise, I'm just gonna raise the volume of the... Let's just raise the volume. Let's just do that. Let's do that. Just a little bit. Thank you, Tam, for the Prime subscription. How you doing, buddy? No, I have played Persona 4 Golden before. I've played it... Oh god, how many times? At least 5 times. At least 5 times. I bought it fully on PS2. I still have my PS2 copy that came with the physical disc that has the audio collector's edition, a little audio CD, and then the actual CD. I bought a Vita for it. You know, obviously fell in love with Golden. Bought it as soon as it came out on PC. And, you know, it's technically coming to Game Pass, but I'm not that insane. I'm not that insane to buy it again. So that's not happening. The P3P, though, Game Pass. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm going feral. Oh, gosh, this is one of my favorite games, even though I've only played it once. I got to play in 2020. Oh, yeah, no. Persona 4 is my favorite. And it's not just because my first Persona was Persona 4. It's just I played all the other Persona games, and this one is my favorite. It has the best amalgamation of everything I could basically ask in a Persona. Well, are you busy? Are you busy? Oh. Are you busy? Fuck, you're busy. God damn it. Oh, okay, so I can only hang out with him at night now. Persona 4 is my favorite, but I've only played it in Vanilla 5. Oh. Doom, you don't want me to talk about my experiences with Persona 5. I waited. God. How many years was it between like Persona 4 and Persona 5, or at least Persona 4 Golden and Persona 5? I felt like the cats were actual friends and was sad when I beat the game. In Persona 4 or Persona 5? Because in Persona 5, I didn't actually feel like they were friends. They didn't, like, it's weird. It's weird. In Persona 4, you know, there was inconsistencies where it's like they did this part in the story and then it kind of like, you know, backwrote it because some people might have not done X, Y, and Z. Persona 5, the whole thing was like, you know, this is the whole story. They're supposed to be friends. And then it's like they just don't fucking hang out with each other, or just some of it's inconsequential. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it doesn't really matter. I haven't played Royal, so I don't know how much Royal actually changed the dynamics. But yeah, that's my opinion on 5. 5 is a good game. The soundtrack is great. The gameplay is great as well. You know, it's the best in the series so far. Besides SMT5. I didn't care about the characters in 5 that much. Yeah. See, we're in the same boat. I think my favorite... Who are my favorite characters? I mean, the main character, what is his name in canon? Ren? Ren, I think? I liked Ren, and then I didn't actually like Akechi that much. I didn't like him. Apparently he gets better in Royal. Wait, let me see if I can sell anything. And then I liked... Is it Yusuke? Yusuke? From the one who's voiced by Sugita. Harvest 2 types of corn. Okay. But I like that character. But that's just because Sugita is my favorite voice actor of all time. I fucking love him, dude. He's so good. Wait, Yukiko's not available, right? Okay. Do I even have a lover's persona? Hold up. I do not. Let me get a random lover's persona. I know the first few social... No. No. I know I know the first few social links don't really matter much because you're gonna level up anyway, but I still want them. Funny thing, I went into 5 blind and named my character Ryuji after the protagonist from Toradora. Oh my god, I love Toradora! Toradora is one of my favorite... Is it considered a rom-com? Is Toradora considered a rom-com? I don't know. I guess old school rom-com more so. Boy, did the text conversations get confusing after recruiting Ryuji. And that's really early, too. He's, I think, your first person, right? Ryuji's, like, the first person you actually... Do I not have any fucking love? Oh, my God. I actually have no lovers personas. That's funny. And I'm what? Okay. This is not working out. Okay, I'm gonna say fuck it. We're just gonna go without it. I consider it one of my favorite anime ever. Yeah, no, that's good taste. That's good taste. That's good taste. Have you been watching anime for a long time? I've been basically watching anime since I was since I was fresh out of the womb. When was my first anime? I think so. It was either 27 or 18 when I played. Ooh, okay. You came at Risei's earnest request. I can't take another bite. My stomach's full. But that really hit the spot. I've been wanting to come here, but it's a little embarrassing to show up alone, you know? Just order takeout. Gee, how little you know, senpai. It's the atmosphere that's important. The meal itself isn't everything, you know. She's got a point. She's got a point. You know, that's the whole thing with Michelin star restaurants. Like, that's the thing with them. You have it more so for the experience and, like, the stupid fucking fusion shit. But the experience is it. There's so much motherfucking eat in this game. Well, I mean, what else is there to do in the boonies? What else is there to do? There's a bunch of crops. There's a bunch of, like, tofu. There's a bunch of, you know, probably meats and dairy farms. What else are you gonna do besides kill and cook? That's literally, like, outside, like, middle of nowhere kind of thing. It's kind of like, oh my god, what is that meme? Like, if you live in the Midwest, the only things you can do are, like, tip over cows and drive to the nearest Walmart and hang out in the parking lot or something. Like, there's nothing else to do in the Midwest or something. I have mixed answers on that. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon when I was growing up because that would air on Saturday mornings, and then Gundam when I discovered that in middle school. Didn't really watch any other anime until 2015 or so. I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh! Some people already know this, but I'm like it's not a meme, it's real life. Kimi, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, at least Walmart restocks stuff sometimes. Tell you the truth, I've always wanted to do this since I was a child. My parents were actually pretty strict. I think, yeah, my first anime had to be like Sailor Moon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or probably Pokemon. I still have actually, I don't know if they've deteriorated yet, but I don't know if you guys, like, your families bought, like, VHSs a lot as a kid. I literally have a whole, like, cabinet of VHSs. I have literally, like, the old school Nickelodeon orange cassette tapes. I have Rugrats in Paris just fucking sitting in there. But then I also have I have a random first part of a Sailor Moon movie. I think it's where there's like an ice alien queen and she's trying to destroy the moon or something, but it's only the first part. It's only the first part. I never know how that ends. I didn't really have many friends, though I guess that couldn't be helped since I was hardly ever showed up for school. As a fellow Midwest resident, don't forget the tornadoes. We just get like massive flooding around my area. I have a few random Sailor Moon episodes on VHS, not in order. Wasn't also VHS like dubbed like kind of weird? Like they took out a lot of like plot and subtext and like replaced it with like their own stuff to make it like American PG. That's enough talking about that. What a depressing subject. Let's talk about something fun. After all, I don't want to waste the time we have together. It's so great that I came to see this town and meet you. Really, I'm serious. Risei smiles naturally. You feel your relationship with Risei has grown deeper. That was a fucking quick social link. I flubbed up on my only answer? Okay. I think I have like for anime related things on VHS, I think I have the first 2 or 3 Pokemon movies on VHS. I have some Sailor Moon stuff. My dad like recorded some Gundam episodes and Dragon Ball Z episodes. Like my dad like knew people who used to do like underground VHS like anime subtitling and would sell it for like mad bank. Like that's just how it worked back in the days. Like, because if you didn't even have like dial-up, you had dial-up if you were fucking lucky back in the days. So you literally had to like record on VHSs or catch them early in the morning.
Let's go, senpai.
But he only had like a few episodes and they were kind of weird. The fun thing is my dad doesn't even like anime. My dad doesn't like anime. He's like really weird. He's like one of those dudes who's like, I am X years old. Everything is for children now. Like I remember finding a giant like, not a wastebasket, but it's like a giant container. He had so many comics, like mint condition comics from like the 70s. No, he wasn't born in the 70s. Like the 80s and the 90s, like when he was a kid. Like mid 80s and stuff like that. And they were like in mint condition. And I remember I was like, why don't you take them to a comic book store? He's like, nobody's gonna fucking buy them. And I'm like, they're in mint condition. What if it's like a rare print thing? And then he threw them away and I'm like, bro, here's a bitter melon with a bite taken out of it. Somebody probably mistook it for a cucumber. Eat it? Yes. I had the first 4 Pokemon movies on VHS. I think that's it. Yeah, I had a lot more regular movies on VHS than anime stuff. Oh, my courage greatly increased. Good. Wait, is my courage full? I think I fucked up. I think my courage is at full, isn't it? Shit. Oh, good morning, Soji. Hey, have you seen the weather report? This rain's going to lift in the afternoon, but they said it's going to rain all day tomorrow. Wouldn't it be a good idea to check the Midnight Channel, just in case? The culprit is already wanted by the police, but he's someone the police can't handle to begin with. I don't trust the police. Obviously, for reasons. Let's let everybody else know, too, okay? But, oh god, what were some VHS movies I had? Oh my god. I'm blanking on the title. But it's the one movie... Okay, the test results. I should be getting number 1. It's the one movie where it's like... This guy kills Santa Claus. Like, he falls off the roof. He pushes Santa off the roof by accident and Santa Claus dies. And then he becomes Santa Claus. Oh my god, there's like 3 of those. There's like 3 of those movies. I had that on VHS. I had like original Lion King on VHS. I had Aladdin. I had I didn't have the Santa Claus. Yes. I had the first one on there. I didn't have the Little Mermaid. I had the Little Mermaid 2. Like direct to VHS Little Mermaid 2. And Little Mermaid 2 fucking bangs. If anybody says anything bad about the Little Mermaid 2, fuck off. It's a good fucking movie. It's a good movie. It's a good direct to DVD or direct to VHS movie. It's with Tim Allen. Okay, yeah, it was like going off. It was going off in my head. A lot of the Disney like sequels in the VHS and early DVD eras were not bad. They were not bad. They weren't. They were pretty satisfactory. Okay, good. I got first. Whoa, you're a genius, Soji. That's awesome. I'm just as happy as if I'd got the highest grade myself. I think you are probably bottom 20%, Yosuke. I'm not gonna lie. Your social link friends seem to be looking at you admiringly. Okay. You feel that you've become closer to your school friends. Okay, so I should be able to max Daisuke and Ko next time I talk to them. I should be able to. I had a lot of the Thomas the Tank Engine on VHS. Ooh. You know that what actually reminds me of? I was not a Thomas the Tank Engine gal. Like, everybody had their own little kids show. I fucking loved... Hold up. I actually have to Google this. I have to actually Google this just so I'm getting it right. Because this fucking show's a fever dream. I fucking watched the absolute shit out of JJ the Jet Plane. It's a fucking fever dream of animation. That animation is not good. Did I care though when I was like 5?
Motorcycles back from the shop.
Oh, JJ the Jet Plane was greatest of all time for me.
Hey, you guys have motorcycles? Lucky you.
Kimi, I actively watched Courage the Cowardly Dog as a child. JJ the Jet Plane was not scary to me. I watched horror movies as a kid. JJ the Jet Plane was funny. It looked so bad that I was just like, this is nice. This is nice.
Your scooter's fixed?
There was one show about tugboats that was like JJ the Jet Plane. Ooh, really?
Surprised they got it back together after Hanako-senpai, was it?
Oh yeah, because she sat on it and broke it. And that was the joke, haha.
Did something happen with Yosuke and Hanako-san?
It's literally called Tugs. But I watched like a lot of weird stuff as a kid. I can't remember the names of them. If you guys know, this is going to show like my age demographic like up front because only like people around that time frame. Legends of the Hidden Temple, that show scared the shit out of me when the actual temple guys like took the kids and they just fucking like ripped them out of the actual temple. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
Ladies and got his scooter busted up.
I literally thought those kids were gonna die. And I still kept watching every episode.
Whoa! Yosuke's after Hanako-san?
Oh, hi, Petite Neat. Thank you for the raid. What were you guys playing? What were you playing? Did you have fun?
I'll back you up.
My name's Hess. I'm a goddess VTuber. I'm currently playing Persona 4 Golden, so I'm not sure if it's in the same category as what Petite was playing, but it's nice to meet you all. We're currently...
I wasn't talking about anything like that.
We're currently discussing some late 90s to early 2000s like children's reality TV shows. If any of you guys know, I used to watch a lot of like Legends of the Hidden Temple, Splat, Double Dare, all that stuff. So I'm talking about that because I used to have a lot of stuff as a kid.
For summer vacation, like the beach. It'd be a pain to go by train.
Actually, let me see here. Oops, it's gonna go out there, but I wanted to, let me do a little, let me see if this works. I hope it works, please. Yay, okay. Everybody check out Petite Neat.
I haven't been to the beach in a long time either. The bright sun.
The glistening
waves. That luscious scent drifting from nearby stands. The dripping of meat juices.
This literally sounds like an erotic audio. Chie, what the fuck? Chie, no. Ayo. Thank you for the follow, Petite Neat.
Is food all you can think about?
Yeah, Chie only thinks about food. The one thing I was... Actually, there is this one really specific... Thank you! Alaskan femboy. Yeah, meat juices. The one thing I was talking about...
licenses too. It's just a written test, right?
Risei, I don't think you can get a license. Isn't Risei like 15? I thought you could only get a license at like 16. But there's... Okay, this is... I'm pausing it for a second here. There is this one really specific, like... I think only a few people who were kids at the time when Nickelodeon did this and liked horror. There was one specific. 14 is learner's permit? Are you fucking kidding me? That young? And you can just do vehicular manslaughter? Oh my god. Oh, and AK, okay. In Arkansas. Hey Tim, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. But there was this one particular, what is it called? Reality show on like, it was like not even late night for Nickelodeon. It was aired a lot during, oh wait, that's Alaska? I don't know the states. I don't know the states. I'm sorry. I never learned the states properly. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'll do a stretch. Thank you. Oh my god, my back popped. Oh my god, I'm geriatric. Oh my god. Thank you for the stretch. But there's this one specific
We're too young.
reality TV show. Is basically a bunch of kids. Okay, so you know like oh my god, it's like Ghost Hunters or whatever, like those reality TV shows. But it's like with kids. Like they go to like abandoned like haunted summer camps and they go and investigate for ghosts. And this was like 2007 like Nickelodeon or something like that. It was like no. It actually had to be earlier. It was probably like 2004 to 2006 because I still remember Real Monsters was airing. And what they would do is it would be no ghosts related at all. No ghosts related at all. But what they would do is like adults would be just around the whole summer camp and they would scare the shit. It's from CN Real? No. It definitely had to be from Nickelodeon. I have to look this up after the stream. Because I specifically remember it was from Nickelodeon.
My birthday was last month, so
They aired it.
16 now.
Oh, she's 16. Okay. They only aired it around Halloween time because it wasn't successful. It had like maybe like
that's
2 seasons.
cheating.
Also, the only thing I actually remember from CN Real was Destroy, Build, Destroy. That was actually the only good
But sitting
thing from
behind
CN
Senpai
Real.
sounds great too. I want to squeeze in close.
Why do you say it like that? Why do you say it like that?
Let me remind you that it's against the law to have 2 people ride on a motorcycle.
Yosuke, you're just jealous you're not on the motorcycle with me. You shut up.
But I think it's a good idea for you guys to get your licenses. It only takes about a week.
It's called the Outer Siders? Okay, I have to look that up because it might be what I'm thinking of.
It's supposed to be for
but-
work, but there's a scooter at the end.
I used to watch so much random shit.
We
Like,
got one as a gift at the office that's just sitting around. I bet I could borrow it if I asked.
there was one specific animated.
I'd have to call my manager though.
It's something Ike and Og. It was about like one girl going on I think this was on Disney or Nickelodeon. It wasn't on CN. It was like Ike and Og. It was like one's like a little like caveman dude and one's just a little girl and they're like friends on an island. Mike, Lou, and Og, yes! I used to watch the shit out of that.
Huh. Is this actually working out? How about you, Chie?
Having non-cartoons on a channel called Cartoon Network, what could go wrong? The ratings. Dude, I think the ratings were... The only reason that happened is because they literally got a CEO that hated cartoons. Why the fuck would you get a CEO that actively hates cartoons and you are the CEO of a
Scooter, huh?
of like a Cartoon Network? Brain turned off.
It can be any kind as long as it's lower than 50 cc's.
I hated it so much I turned off the TV whenever it came on for Mike, Lou, and Og or the reality TV stuff. Mike, Lou, and Og was cute.
Then I might be in luck. One of our relatives loves motorcycles. Maybe he has a scooter I can borrow.
I think I do a pretty good Neko Arc impression. I'm not gonna lie. I think I do one. I have to work on it
This might
more.
really happen. Let's all get our licenses and hit the beach together.
Mike, Lou, and Og was freak as
Hold on,
shit.
What about Teddy?
I mean,
Hmm.
there was a lot
If he
more
doesn't move
freaky
around,
shows.
He could pass his luggage.
To be fair, Mike, Lou, and Og was kind of like boring. Teen Titans, Danny Phantom, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and Fairly Odd Parents was my jam. I stopped watching Fairly Odd Parents when they introduced the baby. Remember when they had like the little baby? I think Cosmo got pregnant. Did Cosmo get pregnant? Was he the one who had the kid? I think that's how fairy lore works.
Stretching a little.
Nobody remembers the brothers flub. Even I don't fucking remember that.
It'll be fine.
I don't even
If
remember
we can't
that.
get him on with one of us, we'll just strap on some wheels and tow him.
Wait, isn't the creator of Fairly Odd Parents like really like ultra Christian and yet he canonized like Mpreg? He canonized Mpreg in his fucking children's show? Oh my god.
What's so funny?
You know, actually thinking about my taste in cartoons as a kid, I now realize why I have such a fucked up sense of everything, because my favorite
On wheels?
my favorite cartoon to watch as a kid was Ren and Stimpy. 90s Ren and Stimpy, like where they were barely getting away with their rating. And I still remember I went
I've
to,
made up my mind.
When
I'm
was
gonna
this?
get my license.
I think it was right before Blockbuster started to go out of business. I remember going into, I did like Totally Spies. I don't care about the weekly fetish shit. Totally Spies was my jam. Oh my God, I love Totally Spies. And there's a new season coming. I am going to watch that week for week. You're going to watch me turn into an American, like, well, actually, Totally Spies. No, you know what's better than Totally Spies? Totally Spies? Martin fucking Mystery. That is the best thing Canada has ever fucking given out of its country besides Total Drama Island. Fucking Martin Mystery. Martin is so hot. I used to love Martin Mystery, dude.
Pinup shoots, but it's been a while since I went for fun.
Code Lyoko, I love the premise of Code Lyoko, but I could not get over the 5 heads. I could not get over the 5 heads. I still remember all of the memes about people like, oh, you can literally paste the whole lyrics to the opening of Code Lyoko on anybody's head, and it would work. Himbo Martin, yeah, well, no, he's too much of an asshole to be a himbo. Neat, he's
Does
too much of
this
an
mean
asshole.
I'll get to see Reset herself in a swimsuit
He's
with
pretty
my own 2
bitchy.
eyes?
Now, you know, the star of that show, though, that almost never shows up, is you know how Totally Spies had that old dude that was like, you know, the
Maybe
silver
not
fox
talk about her
dude
like she's
who was
not
like,
here.
girls, I got a mission for you. Martin Mystery had a MILF. Martin Mystery had a MILF mission giver. Oh my God, she was hot. Oh my God. Did you like Martin or the Mysteries
Hey,
both?
who are you looking forward to seeing in a swimsuit, senpai?
Kanji. Next question. In Kanji, no question, baby. I want to see him in a
Mine's nothing
Speedo.
special. Crotcherry's thin and built for speed, so
Thank you for that information, Kanji.
Hold it right there!
Code Lyoko was high key scary. The digital ghost effects they had were a lot like how they animated shit in Lane, but that's what made it so good. That's what made it so good because the whole point about early Code Lyoko, I forget the villain's name, but like that was real disastrous shit. They fixed it at the end of every episode for most of it. You know, there was some like multi-part episodes, but like Zana or Xana, either way. Like, also, didn't Xana turn into one of the girls or anything? Thank you, Heckindan, for the follow.
Why
Thank you
in
for
the
stopping
world are you
by.
interested in Kanji's swimsuit? Cut that out, damn it!
You shut up, Yosuke. We have literally been dating for like 3 months. Stop being jealous.
Anyway, looks like
I
we're
think
set
he
on
took
going
over
to
that
the beach.
Chad-looking guy introduced in the 2nd season. I'm sorry, I don't know who you're meaning by Chad because the only Chad I ever liked and I actually had a crush on was the fucking dude with the Jimmy Neutron hair who had that really fat chihuahua-looking dog. I had a crush on that character because my tastes are never the same no matter the show. He was funny, he was stupid, I loved him, I love boys. I love
Shit,
boys.
You guys should get your licenses
And I
too.
love girls. Yeah, I had a crush on
motorcycle
Odd. I had a crush on Odd. Yeah, Zana would straight up cause a
Well, then,
citywide
let's do
carbon
it.
monoxide leak and they'd have to reset time because like half the characters die in a kid show. Well, here's the thing, I forget. Wasn't Code Lyoko like fully a French production? French cartoons usually go a lot harder, like just in general. Also, like anything really outside of America that was more, like, I don't know how to say it properly.
Yeah.
American cartoons knew how to push the boundaries on gross out humor and like gross out situations and sexual jokes and like pushing boundaries on comedy. That's how the American cartoon network, the American cartoon system works. Because you have Ren and Stimpy, you have Courage the Cowardly Dog, you have Cow and Chicken, you have Billy and Mandy. You know, macabre horror, gross out horror, gross out comedy, explicit comedies. I still remember vividly in my mind the carpet muncher joke that aired on children's television with Cow and Chicken. A full-on lesbian carpet munchers joke. And they just aired that, no repercussions. They probably gotten a lot of flack for it, but that like pushed the boundaries.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, French stuff and like Canadian stuff, they had a little more leeway, because if I remember correctly, in the first season of Total Drama Island, there was one point, I forget the girl, but she was the Asian girl who was like a bitch the whole season, and she had like, what's her name, Heather? Her top got like taken off in one of the things, and you actually saw her boobs. And like, it wasn't censored in Canada, but it got censored in the US when it got brought over to Cartoon Network. So they pushed the boundaries in other ways, but their cartoons are more... Their cartoons are more like, here's some deep shit that's going on. People are going to die, and or they're gonna go the Coomer route because, you know, Totally Spies. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. I can't justify Totally Spies when 3 seasons of it, the whole show was literally fetish of the week. I can't justify it. It was still a good show, but I'm not going to say it's not what it was. I always remember that scene because Jeremy didn't even audibly say return to the past now because he like lost air, so he only mouthed it. Zana gave no shits about killing hundreds of children each week. Yeah, because it was an evil computer program. It's like, it was like the evil computer program in Tron. Fun fact, I've actually never watched Tron. I've never watched Tron. The only essence of me watching Tron was from Kingdom Hearts 2. The fucking Tron world. That's the only reason I knew about Tron. Damn, all I had was PBS. PBS had some really good programming. I fucking love Cyber Chase. Cyber Chase, and oh my god, there was one that aired much later in PBS's run. What's it called? Like Rough Pup? Rough Puff? It's like about a dog who like brings kids on and they have like a little game show and it's like, you know, all that stuff. Base Cyber Chase enjoyer. Cyber Chase is really fun. In my opinion, Fetch with Ruff Man. It was so good. Fetch with Ruff Man is so good. It's so wholesome and it was really cute. Okay, wait. Let me see if I can... This is gonna seem like a really avant-garde opinion, but Cyber Chase to me felt like a children's Kim Possible. Like, I don't know if that's like a good connection or not, but kind of like the aesthetics, how it played out, you know, how it worked. Defunct Land made a whole episode about it. Bro, it is just math. I remember going on the PBS website and playing their Flash games. Dude, I remember going on the Nickelodeon website. Do you know how often I fucking went on the Amanda Show website? Like, you know how Amanda had that one stalker who was obviously played by Amanda, but she was like Western American Kids Television first in real life yandere was Amanda's stalker. Dude, Amanda, please. I'm just realizing she was like fully yandere for Amanda. Oh my god, she was like in her fucking trash. She wanted to take pictures with her. Dude, old Nickelodeon was fucking bonkers. I still remember there was, oh god, I forget the name of it, but there was this one Cartoon Network game. It was like where everybody was on like an island. It was like a summer island and you were a random person going onto that island and you had to like fix everybody's problems. And there was also a Courage the Cowardly Dog Flash game where like everybody was going to die and you had to like solve the puzzles. I was not ready to hear Amanda Show created the first Western yandere. In kids television. In kids television. The first probably Western yandere I can think of that is even earlier is Stephen King's Misery. She is a fucking yandere. She is a fucking yandere. She broke that writer's like feet and shit on purpose when he wouldn't like tell her about the end of the plot. And I'm also now going to go into real life programs here. Did you guys ever watch like, cause there's like a big divide on people like watching like real life TV shows. Did you guys watch, Buffy the Demon Slayer? Wait, no, it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, excuse me. Did you guys ever watch Buffy? Did you guys ever watch like, Gilmore Girls? Gilmore Girls! Did you guys ever watch like 90210, One Tree Hill? I watched, no, I'm Gen Z. I'm adjacent. I'm adjacent. I would watch a lot of so my family's like Greek, so they immigrated from Greece. So a lot of the times when I would go to Greece, there would be reruns that are like 5 or 6-year-old American shows. So I would get them in English. There would be Greek subtitles. But I still remember I would watch stuff that was not for me. The first time I ever watched Nip Tuck, if you guys know Nip Tuck, oh my god, the shit that happens in episode 1 of Nip Tuck. Imagine like a 10-year-old seeing that. I think that's why I have an extreme fear of ever going under surgery. I think that's why I have an extreme fear. Like, I never want to get surgery. I never want to get surgery. Ever, ever, ever. I don't think I've watched Dirt, but maybe this is the reason why I solidified myself as enjoying women. Because I obsessively loved Xena Warrior Princess. Xena Warrior Princess was the show for 90s lesbians. They're literally, dude, I remember all of the controversies in Xena Warrior Princess. They literally had to take out, because Xena was like basically bisexual. It's a good show. Xena was basically like bisexual, but she was like basically like a top woman. Like she would dom you kind of thing. But she had like her partner in crime, like her sidekick. They were very fruity. They like went into hot tubs together, naked fruity. And it's like any gay person was like, I am latching onto that like a motherfucker. And the studio was like gay panic mode. They're like, no. We don't need the gays for this. We need the gays away from us. So they literally took her out. They wrote her out for like a full fucking half a season. So Xena could just like get random men and have like sex with them. It was so fucking funny. Never mind, I just remembered me and my dad watching the fuck out of Farscape. I don't know what that is. The world wasn't ready for the gays. The world was never ready for them. I think the first ever fan fiction that was ever published, wasn't that a Star Trek? Wasn't that a Star Trek fan fiction with like Spock and like... I know nothing about Star Trek. The only thing I know about Star Trek is from Red Letter Media. So I'm sorry, Spock and the other dude. And it was like in like the 80s or the 70s.
I can still do it.
That's when you gotta push yourself. Come on, one more lap. I'll run with you. Yes, sir. I feel like Gospels were the first fan. Well, you'll find Jesus. You'll find Jesus in your dreams. Nah, first fanfiction has to be some Bible shit. I mean the first one uploaded online. I'm not meaning some like 1500s ministry nun like writing her sins about wanting to eat another nun snatch in like the confessional booth. Because that was never uploaded online, and she probably like buried that with her grave. Fun fact, in the books, Sherlock Holmes and Watson met in the equivalent of what is basically a gay bar. What? Jesus is my sleep paralysis demon bumper sticker. Oh my god. I think the first fanfic was some chick adding the Lord of the Rings character into her own book. Oh my god. Wait. Sister wanting to score some nussy. Stop! Oh my god. Daisuke suddenly appears pensive. Wait, this is a very homoerotic moment. We're going into lesbians and gay shit right now. I kept pretending that I was trying my hardest, but the truth is I was hardly trying. If I managed to do well playing at half my potential, nobody really cared that I wasn't taking it seriously. And if I wasn't doing so hot, I had a cop-out. All I had to do was say I wasn't trying. I was scared of the possibility that things could go wrong, even when I gave it my all. Because if that happened, I would have felt like I had no business even being here. Pretty lame, huh? Yeah, no, you're a loser. Fuck off. No, I love you. You're so cute. I love you, Daisuke. There's a famous medieval or Renaissance statue of a nun getting fucked by an... Oh, I gotta Google that. For research purposes. It's called The Passion of Saint Teresa. Fun fact, when my grandpa went to Vienna... Oh, have a nice sleep, Doom. Thank you for stopping by. You can, if you're interested, because I know you do like Persona 4, you can always check out the VOD later. I do like upload VODs, but on my channel, they stay for like 3 months. So you can always just go in for funny moments if you want. Some Jude just offered him a joint and he took it. Be glad it wasn't laced. I obtained a spike brush. Like, what kind of spike brush? Because the only spike brushes I know are for horses. Did he just give me a brush for horses? It's a brush you can use to clean your cleats. Oh, okay. It's a soccer. I forgot. I'm not a sports person. I realized I haven't used it in a long time. I just soaked my cleats and let them hang dry. Like I didn't care. But I used to like cleaning my cleats and soccer balls. God, that reminds me of the old Him Daisy. I'm really showing my age. The old Him Daisy dub comics. The whole joke about Daisuke and Ko where they like cleaning balls. There was literally like 5 different panel jokes about them liking cleaning balls. And I think it's more apparent in Ko's route because the basketball team cleans them more, I think. I didn't know why I'm doing this. It just kind of popped in my head, you know? It's not super fancy or anything, but it's easy to use. You and I are going to be running a lot from now on, so... Alright, is that a euphemism?
All right, let's go home.
Come on, let's grab some grub before we go home. Social links, social links, social links, social links. I can still, like, hear that. I need to rewatch it. Thanks, Him Daisy, for spoiling all of P3 and P for me for years before I even played them. To be fair, I think most of Persona 4's spoilers are kind of stupid, except for, like, you know, the last few spoilers. It doesn't really affect the fun that much. Persona 3, though? Persona 3, there's so many spoilers that actually ruin the experience. The dub/comic is a classic. Yeah, no, it is. I just feel bad she, like, hates it. She hates the comics she created, but if I remember correctly, it's because everybody was asking her, like, why aren't you doing more comics? Why aren't you doing more comics? Why aren't you being funny? And she's like, I want to be known for my actual work, not my shit posts. And then she just deleted them, and she's like, never talked to me about them, because I guess she got really mad about it. She made, like, a really successful webcomic, though. She did. I remember I used to... Again, I'm showing my fucking age, and if anybody knows this website... you have my adoration. I used to read it on Smack Jeeves. SmackJeeves.com. Like, it was like a fucking comic hosting website. I used to read so many, like, badly BL Western fucking web comics that were so badly drawn. Cucumber Quest, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, well, I quit pretending.
That name... Savvy, of course you would fucking know. Of course you would fucking know. You give it 110%, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Not knowing is what makes it fun. No. Sometimes you know you're gonna lose, and that's not fun.
Mm-hmm.
I used to read Sprite comics on Smack Jeeves. I never was into the Sprite comics. I knew, like, half the site was full of, like, Sonic and Mega Man and, like, crossover Sprite comics, because they were very easy to make. But I never really read them. There's actually, there's like a rabbit hole, like really weird and niche internet drama that I know from Smack Jeeves. And basically, hey, that's not, woo boy, look at his face. I think I've seen tomatoes less red than that. What are you guys, what are you guys, huh? All that what am I am to you shit. You're the ones who should be embarrassed. What, you want us to say it again? Maybe in unison this time?
Aw.
Don't give me that touchy-feely crap. Oh my god, he can't process his adoration. You spent quality time with Daisuke and Ko. Yeah, we had a threesome after, it's fine. Yeah, but thanks. But I know some really weird niche, we'll always be here to embarrass you. There's like some niche like drama. So, I'm not sure if any of you guys read this. There's like, I forget the title, but it was like a murder mystery, like web comic, and the person was like putting it out weekly. It was really successful on Smack Jeeves, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna release a print copy. You know, you can pre-order it. I don't know if they did a Kickstarter. They did like some online thing, and they got a shit ton of money. They fucking dropped off the face of the earth. They got like $70,000. And they never like sent out any copies. And like 6 years later, people were starting to get copies of this fucking webcomic. It was like something Petunia. And apparently the reason the person never actually sent them out was because they had like social anxiety for a weird reason, so they just never sent out what people paid for. And then they went under different names. They went under full different aliases, full different names. But because their art style was so similar, people knew it was her. But you know what's the fucked up thing? The reason they became infamous, they were really big in the Danganronpa fandom, but that's not why they were infamous. So they went out of the Danganronpa fandom, and then somebody found a secret but public side account where they were drawing Despicable Me fan art. But it wasn't regular Despicable Me fan art. It was Despicable Me ship fan art between Gru and his brother. Fucking wanted to kill. People were memeing the shit out of them because they found this artist like after 3 fucking years. Incest, Despicable Me ship fan art. So fucking stupid. It was so fucking stupid. Yeah, Drew. Savvy, do you know the drama I'm talking about? Because this like imploded on certain Twitter spheres. It was so fucking funny. I feel like I'm hearing the story of elders right now because you are. You are. This is very story of elders. And then they disappeared from the internet again, and then they started drawing Twisted Wonderland stuff. Thankfully. And they're also still selling dojins. Conrad, how much fucking points do you have? Oh my god, okay, fine. I'm gonna find a dojin from my stack this time, but the only thing is, you're not gonna be able to read it because it's not uploaded online, so I'll probably give you 2. This is like watching Tumblr. Have a good lurk, Conrad. This is like watching Tumblr e-celebs get canceled as young and in high school. Yeah, no, it literally is. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna take a sip now. I feel like I can finally move forward again. That's good, man. So let's do another group date. Ooh, date. Cole, you should call those chicks up again. Oh, never mind. It's not the date I want. Now you're gonna pull a 180 on me? Rip Joshi Hollywood and his weird cat appearance. Dude, you really ticked those girls off last time. Oh, I guess you'll have to do some groveling then. Yeah, naked Dolgeza. Me?
Thanks.
You take a moment to enjoy the good times with your friends with whom you have formed a tight bond. There's like so much weird internet history I just have in the recesses of my mind.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
It's a bit weird. Like, I can't explain a lot of it because it's so niche that nobody's really gonna get, and it's kind of boring. But I'll just say I've been in like internet spheres for a long time. The 2 most crazy like communities I have ever been in had to be like just the AMV community when I was like in like middle school, because why were people so invested in like Naruto X like Sailor Moon like crossover AMVs? Wait, hold up. Like there would be drama like every day. And it was just, it baffled me. The other drama-filled stuff that I was probably in, probably comic books, actually. But comic books is always full of drama. I only stayed in like a little part of the comic book sphere, because I never really wanted to tread too far into it. But like, it is just weird. Okay, let me drink the barley tea. I can't speak. Barley tea. Really, any RP community is fated to implode due to fandom nonsense and internet babies? Yeah, but at the same time, some of them last a lot longer. It was really udon soup base? Ew. I don't even get courage for that. Fuck. Like, I still remember, it was actually going back to Total Drama Island, because I used to be really into the show for, like, the first, like, 2-3 seasons. Like, I basically watched it week to week because it was like, it was basically, you know, the cartoon version of like, you know, reality TV because it structured its whole parody around reality TV. I still remember like going on DeviantArt and like Tumblr and like other websites and people just like clocking the shit out of each other. Like, it's like, oh my god, this is totally bad. You're so, kill yourself. Like, it would be over the smallest little thing. It would be over the smallest little thing. Like, if their favorite character got kicked off of the show that was, like, you know, pre-written to be kicked off, because they didn't, like, bring in the voting system until way later when the ratings went down, oh my god, it would implode for, like, weeks. And I don't even want to talk about the stupid little, like, ship art, like, OC fan art stuff, because that's a whole nother can of worms. It's a whole nother can of worms. The internet is weird, and I'm so glad I get to be part of it. I was like in 3 or 4 separate RP circles that all ended up hating each other and falling apart. One of my B-Day punishment redeems was reading my old demon art poetry. I think I was there for some of that. You were doing a Medi Persona 4 Golden. And Hoi 4 server I'm in, don't bully me. I know that. What is HOI 4? I don't know what that is. Had a full-blown coup data in the admins. Dude. I won't say anything mean like someone I know, but please do what you're told. I'm excited about summer vacation too. I already bought my swimsuit. Now that it's got that much material to call it a swimsuit. Hearts of Iron 4. Oh. Is that like a strategy game? World War I sim. Ooh. That seems interesting. I feel like the more niche you get into a game, the more niche but more insane arguments happen. You get what I mean? It's World War II? Ooh. You have no choice but to wait till more progress made in the investigation. Oh, so it's full on summer vacation now. Okay, good thing I finished Daisuke. Hearts of Iron 4, it's a World War II game that has a lot of far right and whack jobs. Well, isn't that like basically what happens when you structure something around World War I and World War II? There's always like weird categories, because if I remember correctly, my high school structured stuff in a way where we actually learned more world history than we did like American US history, because you know, middle school, I'm not sure how you guys went to school, like if you even went to like an American education, but like all of elementary school and all of middle school was basically just, you know, World War I, World War II, you know, American history, the Civil War, all of that stuff, just beaten over your head. And then when I got to high school, I thought they were going to be, also fun fact, I had a weirdly structured high school. I think it's because, my middle school is right next to my high school. I only had high school for 3 years. I was technically a sophomore when I went into high school. But as soon as I got into high school, they're like, oh yeah, let's learn about ancient China. Let's learn about the Meiji area. Let's learn about the Italian, like, Renaissance. And I was like, what the fuck? History's interesting? One of the main mods is if Hitler wins and people are shipping Goring and Himmler. What? I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even... What? Can you give me that mod name? I want to look up shit like... I want to look that up on YouTube. That is so fucking weird. That is so weird. That's... What? I'm literally like, what? Wait, am I on? Hold up, I need to check what thing I am for the Fox. I wish I was better at speaking. I forget where this is. I think she's at school. Hearts of Iron 4, The New Order. Okay. Okay. I'll definitely have to look into that. That looks... You've piqued my curiosity. You've piqued it. I want to be a meteorologist. Oh, okay, so this isn't the girl. Is she then? Is she only here on, like, sunny days? Damn. A lot of YouTube shit you can watch. Oh, okay. Are there ship AMVs using that one Hitler movie? There probably are. There probably are. There probably are. I think you can make a ship AMV out of anything. I mean, remember, Savvy, I was sending you, like, cursed, like, shipping Disney, non-Disney edits. If I could show you guys some of the cursed things I've shown Savvy, oh my god, without getting banned on Twitch, without getting banned on Twitch, without getting banned on Twitch. It's the funniest fucking thing ever. I need to make like a playlist of all the cursed shit I have found over the years and just release it. Cause that'll just show how insane I am. But then you'll realize why I'm like this. It's the tip of the iceberg. Aw, dude. I'm really intrigued, but I wish it wasn't. I wish it was the end. I mean, to be fair, like, in another mod, the dude who wrote Cthulhu, forgot his name, rules over New England and makes a cult nation. To be fair, Cthulhu stuff has always been weird. I love Cthulhu stuff. There is this one, like, video game. I forget the name. Cthulhu Corners of the Earth, I think? It's like where you go to Innsmouth, and you're like a detective, and you have to deal between, like, you know, going insane, but solving the mystery of Innsmouth, and then there's the cultist people. But the PC port is really bad. It's, like, utterly trash. And I wish I could play it, but I probably wouldn't be able to. You know what game I do want to play that's actually, like, really old and not a lot of people know about? Penumbra. Does anybody know what Penumbra is? Because Penumbra's old people shit. Penumbra's pretty fucking pog. I fucking love Penumbra. If you just search up, like, Penumbra, like, video game, it's basically... It's, like, almost a mix between detective stuff, stealth, and puzzle solving. I think... Wasn't it made, like, in the Half-Life engine? That fucking game controls like shit? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Wasn't Penumbra made by the people who made Amnesia? Or am I thinking wrong? Am I thinking wrong? I don't remember. There's nobody here. Oh my god, I can't do anything. Are the only people I can meet with in the school right now? Hold up, I need to buy corn. Oh! I get free, yes! Okay, I can't even get corn. It's Amnesia before Amnesia, made by Frictional. Okay, so it was by the same team. Amnesia was such a good game for a year. There's a mod that has... What? What? There's a mod that has My Little Pony characters instead of World War II nations? What the fuck? What kind of crack are y'all smoking? Like, is it clean? What the fuck? Excuse me? I mean, to be fair, there's like... I can't fault My Little Pony having weird shit in it. Because then I remember, like, who is that guy on YouTube? Hot Diggity Demon? Hot Diggity Demon or something like that? And he made all those, like, gore animations and, like, those edgy animations with the MLP characters. Didn't he do that? Didn't he do that? Hot Diggity Dog Demon or something like that? Wait, I can't take a long ride? You didn't have the feel for the play. Oh, I need to do it one more time. Around the neighborhood. Yep. Fuck that guy. I hated him. His animation was smooth, though. You can't deny that. His animation was pretty smooth. I need to look at all these mods. These have piqued my morbid curiosity. Absolutely morbid. Oh, I'm at Okina Station. God. You were able to make it to Okina City. You now have the feel for the local area. You can now travel to Okina City. Today is the day ending in 6. That means it's a bonus day. Today is a 30-frame bonus day. The crane game is usually 100 yen per try, but today you can try twice for the same amount. Grand prize now, Jack Frost doll. Supply is limited. First come, first serve. I want that Jack Frost doll. There are costume shops and cafes on the other side of the station, so be sure to hit up the people there. Yes, give me the Jack prize doll. Give me Jack Frost. Fuck. God damn it, no! I wanted Jack Frost. You kind of figure out how to enjoy this crane game. Can I play again? Oh, I can keep playing. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm sorry. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. I'm with this Jack Frost. It's morbid time. To be fair, it's like, I don't know. There's like always a few, it's like every 10 to maybe, no, I wouldn't say every 10 to 15 years. It's like probably like maybe every 5 to 10. There just comes around like, let's make really edgy and grotesque stuff and put it on the internet. Because, you know, in the 90s and early 2000s, it was cartoons, American gross out culture. Then in like the mid to late 2000s and early 2010s, wasn't live leak a huge thing? You know, like early internet, Wild West stuff. I still remember One Dude, One Jar, Three Guys, One Hammer, Goatsy. Goatsy, dude. I think there's like another thing fuck. There was like a resurgence of Goatsy. I think somebody like hacked into somebody, like, a really big like Gmod modder, and he basically installed Goatsy as soon as you logged into Gmod, and people are like, uninstall Gmod and these quality of life things right now. Don't forget Happy Tree Friends. Oh, is it surprising that I loved Happy Tree Friends as a kid? Is it surprising that I have managed to only hear about all these videos? Yeah, continue to only hear about them, sweetie. Don't watch them. Don't watch them. They're not even funny. They're not even funny. I probably have some really, I probably would be a better person if I never saw it. Because I remember, yeah, like I was saying, One Guy, One Jar, Three Guys, One Hammer, Goatsy. There was also like Blue Waffle that happened for a while. Dude, I fucking love Celebrity Deathmatch. You mean the one on MTV? Where it was like all claymation? I fucking loved that shit. It was so good. It reminded me, wasn't it by the creators of Robot Chicken? That shit was so good. It was so good. And I think they brought it back a few years ago and it wasn't as good. I am Reiko Osa, charismatic fashionista. Coco Fur has a wide selection of clothing for ladies and men. Aw, no, I mean, to be fair, it was a lot easier to see the fucked up version of Blue Waffle than it is now, because didn't Kellogg's actually release like an actual Blue Waffle that they named like unicorn flavor or something like that? They named it like specifically something. There was this episode where Hanson and the Spice Girls fought. You know what's funny? When I was watching Celebrity Deathmatch, I never knew a lot of the celebrities. I never like knew any of the celebrities. I don't know 98% of like any celebrities. I'm a person who remembers people by face and then I'll remember your name. So if I like listened, like the only celebrities I really like know or remember are... How expensive are these? Clothes not listed as part of the set can only be equipped by a specific person. The clothes give the person a unique look, so buying them to see what it is. Holy shit, never mind. Never mind. The only celebrities I really knew were like, you know, Destiny's Child / Beyonce. I knew Fergie. I knew, Kurt Cobain. The Black Eyed Peas. Lil Wayne, like mainly like music people. That's who I really like knew. So like if there was any like really like relevant people, like movie actors and stuff, I'm like, I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. I just watch fucking children's cartoons and anime. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't watch that stuff. Kurt Cobain alive in Serbia. You think he was part of a Serbian film? Oh wait, fun fact, I haven't actually seen a Serbian film. I don't want to watch a Serbian film. I may watch a lot of fucked up horror, but it has to be enjoyable. A Serbian film isn't enjoyable. So why am I going to watch it? It doesn't even seem like it's a good quality movie either. Tupac too, Tupac. I remember when Tupac, wasn't there like a hologram concert with Tupac and then everybody made Hatsune Miku and Tupac like shit posts where they like put the two together? I still remember that. I remember watching Jaws when I was 8 and I had no fear because I was rooting for the shark. I already knew by such a young age that actually shark deaths are like, I think it's like less than 100 a year. Most of the time it's like people fucking with the sharks, or the shark is like starving that they actually try to eat the person. Cause they'd rather take someone weak and they notice that it's not a seal. Or I think it's like when they actually try to kill somebody, they recognize the person if they're like on a board or something. If they're on like a swim board, they think it's like a baby seal, so that's why they go and try to attack it. Less than 100 ever? Wow, okay. Oh, lethal attacks, okay.
Senpai!
Do I even have anything for Ayane? Is she sun? Is she sun? She's sun. I'm pretty sure I don't have any sun. I don't go outside. Why would I need the sun? Nah, they know it's not a seal. They just want to try it out, then figure out it's not food and leave. Oh yeah, sharks are like really curious creatures.
They're just little creatures. They're just little creatures.
I love sharks though. They're so cute. I don't know. A lot of people think sharks are cute. Gura's cute. A lot of people do think sharks are cute. So I wouldn't say that's me being weird. Probably like a weirder thing to say that's cute is like an anteater or something. Anteaters are very cute though. They're very, very cute. Whale sharks are my fave. Oh, they're like the big ones, right? They're the big round ones. Isn't there oh, I forget what it's called. I think it's a nursing shark or something like that. Nursing shark. It's oh, I forget. There's like certain like sharks that I used to know about. I wonder, were you Alaskan, were you like a shark kid? Like, did you like research a lot into sharks? I feel like every kid in their childhood really stuck with a certain animal. Like, obviously there's the memes about, you know, horse girls, dragon kids, stuff like that. I was a mythological creature kid. I didn't stick to dragons. I still remember in like I don't know if you had it, like scholastic book fairs. I would beg my family for weeks. Can I please get something at the scholastic school fair? Can you please give me money for the school fair? Can you please give me money? And I would like annoy them enough that they would give me money. And it would be like 20 bucks. So I could get a lot of shit. Like I could get like a lot of erasers and a lot of stuff. But I was like, no. I want to get the Encyclopedia of Mythological Creatures. I want it right now. Are you fucking kidding me? Can I make something from the sun? My certain animal was mummies and like hominids and shit. Ooh. Ancient Egypt, that was like something like every kid just loved. Is there anything? Is this good? Unicorn and Ganga. I feel like this is gonna be better. Have you ever read the Spiderwick Chronicles? Wait, let me look that up, because that sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. Hold up here. Give me 1 second. I need to look that up. That sounds so familiar. The Spiderwick Chronicles. Oh, yeah, I've seen it, but I've not, like, because there's a movie, too. I used to see the books all around. But I never actually read them. And I think there was, like, a fucking shitty throwaway video game as well. I'm pretty sure. Wasn't there? It was probably, like, on the Wii. It was probably, like, throwaway. My mom would drop me off with my grandma and she would sit me down and make me watch documentaries. Kids naturally drift towards pantheons. The books are amazing. Oh my god, I used to be obsessed with this one book. It was one book series and it got a movie recently. And it was really, really shit because the movie got announced like fucking 7 years ago. I forget the name. But you guys will probably know it if I explain it. So, like, the main character is, like, a kid who's, like, a super genius, but he's, like, a bit of a fucking asshole. It was Artemis Fowl! How did you fucking know? How did you fucking know immediately? It was Artemis Fowl. How? Savvy, are we fucking neurologically linked? How? The entire 4th book was taken out, but it was dwarves and metal animals. Ooh. That sounds cool. I actually haven't read a lot of, I didn't read a lot of books as a kid, so none of the stuff I really read was, like, popular. I was, like, always, like, 4 years behind everybody else. I did read the Warrior Cats books. I wasn't a Warrior Cats, like, obsessive fan. I did used to watch the meme videos and the animatics, though. Fucking, do you like waffles? Firestar doesn't like waffles! It's so cringy. It's so cringy, but it used to be, like, some of my favorite things I loved back in the days. I love the Artemis Fowl books, but I always got them at Scholastic Book Fairs. Okay, then you know. Let me see. What do I put on him? It drains fire, so I don't need to resist fire. Is it weak to wind? No, I mean, maybe put on dodge wind. Nullifies. Yeah, why not? Why not? Read that shit way past when I should have stopped. They just kept making them. The one series I read a lot as a kid was a series of misfortunate events. Which that actually should have been aged up. That should have not been for kids. That was way too macabre for kids. The shit that happens, endangerment of children, abuse, emotional incest, you know, child slavery, and like a kid at like 10 is reading that, and it has like some pretty high level like vocabulary too. They fucking went off. Oh, I for sure have first editions of every series of an Unfortunate Events books somewhere in my parents' house. Okay, this might be an unpopular opinion. I think I kicked off my internet. Hold up. The second time that's fucking happened, fellas. The second time that's fucking happened where I've kicked my Ethernet cord out of my fucking computer. Hi, am I back? Hi, am I back? It was for like a second. I fucking kicked out my Ethernet cord. Please tell me I'm back. Somewhere in my parents' house. Bro, you gotta see some of the art in the Spiderwick Chronicles. I'll definitely check it out. I'll definitely check it out after this. But the thing I was gonna say, the unpopular opinion, which actually I think is probably a popular opinion now ever since the new TV show was utter shit. The series of Unfortunate Events movie was not that bad. It was pretty fucking good, not gonna lie. For a children's movie, it had quality. It had quality. Like, it had really good quality production. It had money put into it. It had good cinematography. I still don't like the, I forget, I thought the TV show sucked, or is it they didn't want to continue, like Netflix canceled it? It was one of the two. I talked about this way back when I played Alice Madness Returns, that like the topic of a series of unfortunate events came up, and I think somebody said that the TV show got canceled. It was something along those lines. The movie sucked though. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I liked the movie. I didn't like the plot structure of the movie and how fast they went through like the different, you know, family members. What I liked about the movie though was the cinematography. It looked fucking gorgeous. The downplayed colors, the outfits, the time period, some of the sets. Oh, they're bellissimo. Like, whoever set that up, they deserve a kiss and more. The acting wasn't too bad. You're not the only one who liked Shark Tale. I liked Shark Tale enough to buy that shitty fucking PS2 game that was basically a rhythm game, so... My opinions go anywhere from the best opinions in the world to what the fuck are you smoking, and I liked Shark Tale. I liked Shark Tale. I liked Shark Tale. It was good. It was good. Shark Tale is good. It's not the worst movie ever, but it's decent. Oh god, what is... I'm trying to remember. He tripped underwater. Hey, there's momentum. There's momentum underwater. There's still technically like gravity and physics. Oh god. Oh god. There's one movie that everybody likes in a meme way, but I actually legitimately liked. Do you guys remember Hoodwinked? Cuz I fucking love Hoodwinked. It's so bad and I love it. It's one of my I had to adjust my glasses. Hoodwinked is it's so bad. It's good and I love Hoodwinked. Please tell me somebody else has watched that. I hope I get old enough to be the granny who just goes out of a skyscraper and goes into a snowboarding competition. That's what I want to strive to be. You saw it in theaters? Oh my god. It is a good movie. I'm glad there's at least some people who think the movie is good besides me. I am so glad. I don't think I watched the sequel. Was it like direct to DVD? I think everybody saw, if anybody saw Hoodwinked, it was either like around when it was in theaters, like when you were younger, or when it had a resurgence and it was memed to shit. So then you watched it there. Hey, Verified Good Boy, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. No one saw the sequel. Wasn't it like direct to DVD though? That's why. You attended band rehearsal, you played your trumpet with passion. Ayane isn't playing today. I'm back. Guess what? We've got our next venue lined up. Ooh, where? 2 places. Yuryoku-en and Shiozawa Hospital. They want us to come play for them. They said they'll give us an exact date as soon as they can. Do they request any specific songs?
I'm sorry.
Oh, Ayane, it's okay, my baby. Come here. You didn't? Well, make sure you ask next time you talk to them. We kind of need to know.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'll go right now. I had no idea. I just know it exists. You know, if I ever get enough of an audience, you know what the first thing I want to do for a Discord watch along? I am watching that fucking sequel with Hoodwinked with all of you guys. I will get smashed to hell. I feel like you need to watch a really bad sequel drunk as hell. Hoodwinked 2, a little bit tipsy, seems like it would be really fun. Really fun, because then if the movie is actually shit, you won't remember the next day. I don't think I'll set up a Discord for a long time, though. While I'm busy introducing you to awesome things, there's a game that is CSGO with divers and depth and sharks. Wait, the name is called Depth? You can play with us next time. All right, that's it for today. You guys can take off. So it's kind of like you're just a specific diver and you're going into the depths and you see shit. Kind of like, you know, like not as modern Subnautica. Is that how it is? Is that? I feel like I've heard of it. Is it a PC game or is it like on a console? Depth video game. I only put in depth video, not video game, excuse me. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, Alaskan? I look it up. The first is, you know, the picture of the cover, and the next fucking picture I see is fucking a dude holding 2 M9s. I don't know guns, so I don't know if this is the right fucking gun. 2 M9s in the middle of the ocean, just ready to shoot a shark in its mouth. What the fuck? I'll check that out. That looks fun as hell. I think I'll stick around and practice. I was out so long, I didn't even touch my trombone. Want me to help?
Huh?
Oh no, I'll be fine by myself. Trust me, I'm really bad. I'd only embarrass myself. Ayane's voice has no confidence. It's 20 fucking bucks? Okay, maybe I'll have to wait. I thought it was like a meme game. That shit came out in 2014 and it's still 20 bucks. Dude. Now that we've got a performance, I need to be tip-top. Not that I'll be in it, but still. You don't want to go? They won't let you go? I guess you're right. It's not that I wouldn't. Ayane looks glum. And has, wait, like skins you have to pay? What the fuck? I mean, it was released during the PS3 area where DLC outfits were like dime a dozen, so I can't be too mad. But I think I'll make myself useful. If I played along for a performance, I'd only give us a bad reputation. But there are lots of other things I can do for the club. Scheduling, accounting, cleaning up. That's a great attitude. Thanks. Thanks. Straight up economy? How is there an economy for us? Is it like through Steam Marketplace? That's why? It has to be through Steam Marketplace, right? Like it's basically like it's games like TF2 has. By the way, how is TF2? Isn't it dead? I've never played TF2. Is there a TF1? What was TF1? I don't know the history behind that game. The only thing I know about is Germa started out playing fucking TF2 Let's Play videos. Ayane looks happy. Anyway, I better start practicing. Be careful on your way home, senpai. Ayane is concerned about you. Your relationship with Ayane has grown slightly stronger. TF Classic? Oh. Was that like in source mod or anything? Or like old... From my understanding with how Valve works, Valve like made CSGO and then, well, no. They made Half-Life. Source mod came from Half-Life. Everything fucking exploded from Half-Life. So like Gmod was, I think, made from source mod. And then like CSGO was from Half-Life, and I'm guessing TF2 is probably part of source mod, shit like that. Like it's layered, kind of like how Bethesda used the same engine for like 5 Fallouts in a row, and they just had shittier coding each time, but they like structured it in a way where it's like barely taped together. Like, you know what I mean? Why do you have so many people from Alaska? I have so many people from Alaska in this chat. I'm Alaska's #1 VTuber. TF2 is holding on by a thread. Bots kill everybody instantly. TFC was so great. It had so many custom maps. I used to watch Germa's TF2 content religiously when I was younger. I was decent at the game. Ooh. I'm not that good at,
Goodbye.
I would say I'm pretty decent. Quote unquote decent at like FPS and shooters.
Oh, you're home.
Hi, Nanako. Not the worst, but not, you know, the best. It just never really intrigued me enough. Bro, I used to watch Red vs. Blue every day. I actually watched, this wasn't recent. I watched Red vs. Blue like a long time ago. I'm just gonna save real quick. But, I'm sorry, Red vs. Blue, it's animated really shittily. It's really shit. I thought Ruby animation was bad. My favorite character is Naoto. My favorite character is Naoto. Also, I'm sorry, I can't really read your name that well. It's a really deep blue. Forklift 17, thank you for joining. But yeah, my favorite characters in order: Naoto, Kanji, and probably Nanako. Those are my top 3, not the main character. It was really that old? Red vs. Blue 2002? Oh my god. Wait, is Red vs. Blue on Netflix now? Is it because Rooster Teeth like stuff, like they partnered with Netflix? I don't know. Oh, it's done in the Halo engine? What the fuck? Yeah, Nanako's my baby. I love Nanako. I've played like Persona 4 like at least like 5. Finally! Okay, we're getting to the dungeon. Holy fucking shit. It's an extremely vivid image. A boy is standing with his back against the wall.
You all think you can see me? You all think you know everything about me?
No. I don't want to. I don't want to. Yes. It's a casual playthrough. And I'm doing the accomplice end forklift. That's what I'm doing.
Then try and catch me.
I'm also playing on hard difficulty, so this is a fresh run hard difficulty. I'm currently probably about like 6 or 7 levels under where I should be. Let's just say when I did the Shadow Teddy boss fight, that took me 45 minutes. Because I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible, but I have dumb streamer brain. Hey Nas, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. How you doing, buddy?
Who was that guy? I don't
It
know.
started as really just simple
Have you
Halo
ever seen him on the
machinima.
news or some television special?
Don't say machinima. You're not allowed to say machinima in this house. Machinima's a fucking evil. Machinima's a plague on society, bro. Machinima caused so many creators grief.
He seemed
I'm not
really
lying.
gloomy. Yosuke! Yosuke! All right already, I hear you. Sorry, I'm gonna give the phone to Ted. Sensei, it's me, Ted.
Didn't Machinima actually have really, really shitty contracts, actually? Like, they basically outsourced all of their... They didn't outsource anything. They just basically sent mass emails. Like, it was basically the Raid Shadow Legends of, like, 2008 YouTube. They're like, hey, you have 20 subscribers. Join our network. Also, thank you, Naz, for the hydrate. I'm gonna take a sip now. It's kind of funny. I'm just gonna tell you guys. I currently have 3 water bottles in front of me. And it shouldn't be surprising for how much I talk, but I fucking chug the shit out of this. If streaming has done one thing good, it's made me drink water. I am a terrible water drinker. Not that water's bad. I love water. And before anybody comes at me, yes, water does have flavor. Water has a distinct flavor depending on where you get it from. Fuck Dasani. Fuck that hell water. But yeah, no, I definitely like water, but I just don't drink it much. I'm a soda addict. Machinima was terrible. Yeah, no. I think, like, I used to watch Pyrocynical back in the day, and he, like, did a whole video about how bad Machinima was. Machinima used to be just a term for video content made using video games before it got trademarked.
That guy's suppressed emotions
okay.
are resonating with the other side, which are picked up by the TVs over here.
Rock water. Yeah, that's basically Dasani.
It's clear now that it's not being filmed by anyone. Mystery solved.
Hey, Naz. You're my little pog champ. Thank you for the redeem. Actually, you're my little, you're my big, you're the biggest pog champ ever. You're a pog champ, dude. I love saying pog champ. That's why I have that
He must
redeem.
already be inside the other world.
Glacier water is best.
What are we gonna do?
So I'm not sure if this is like a national brand of water, but I'm pretty sure I have to stop buying this water because this water is like owned by like Nestle or something. But I am drinking currently Deer Park water. It's not bad. It's pretty fucking good. If I can find better water though that's as cheap as this, I'll switch to it. Cause like, okay. The water in my area is not bad. The water in my area is not bad. It's not like I need a filter or anything. But it just doesn't taste good. Like, you know how, like, when you... I'm not sure if you guys have ever, like, you know, crossed or go to vacation. Different states have different waters. You know, some are closer to, like, you know, more spring water, so they have more natural waters. Sometimes they just add nutrients into the water. And it's like, I can tell. It tastes like shit.
Gotcha. I knew I could count on you, Sensei.
Glacier water is best. I have to look that up. I've even had glacier ice in a Coke. Ooh.
I think my heart skipped a beat.
Cow water. So you're meaning milk? Oh, wait, actually. What kind of milk do you guys drink? Every time I've told this to people, they fucking hate me. I drink whole milk. I love whole milk. I love whole milk. I live in an area with a lot of dairy farms, so I can get fresh whole milk with, like, you know, cream at the top that I can stop. I'm not fucking crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. Shut up, Savvy. But I literally get fresh whole milk, like, with creamer on top. like that I can just slice off. It's so good. Thank you, Alaska. Fuck yeah. I tried out. Okay. Forklift. Has almond milk gotten better? Has almond milk gotten better? And I'm sorry if you can hear this water bottle. I'm like gripping it. Because the last time I tried almond milk was like 7 years ago when like nut-based milks were like starting to come onto the scene. I bought it. It was like $4. And it tasted fucking awful. Tasted fucking shit. And now there's like a million different brands selling, you know, almond milk, hazelnut milk, macadamia milk, whatever the fuck there is. Bro, almond milk has been around since like 1300 and ain't getting better. I mean, it can. It just depends on how the company actually like makes their shit good, you know? Oat milk is the best nut milk. Milk. Other than mine. I'll have to try them because like I've just always drank whole milk. The rest of my family, well actually, maybe the reason I drink whole milk is because I'm not a pussy who's lactose intolerant. Tee. I can have as much milk and dairy as I want with no repercussions. So whole milk is really good. But maybe I'll try the other types of milk soon. Teddy's determination in battle has been enhanced. Teddy can now perform a follow-up attack during battle. Okay.
That's enough,
I'm not
Ted.
gonna switch
Give me
you
the
in.
phone. Hey, how could he be already inside? What happened to the blurry image that we usually see in advance? And did you hear what he said?
I want to ask a question. Could you guys drink blood, like, from an animal in a cup? Wait. I mean, humans can. Humans can drink animal blood, I think. Like, for religious purposes, but are you meaning, like, on the regular Alaska? Because that's not healthy. That's not healthy. Oh, like, could you stomach it? Oh, no. I don't know. I legitimately don't know. I'm a very visual eater, so you'd probably have to like blindfold me and actually like put it up to my mouth and lie to me. And then if I enjoy it, then you just take off the blindfold and you'd be like, oh, that's blood. And I'd be like, oh, okay. Like I'd still drink it. That's how it works for me. Hippo milk is pink? What the fuck? Cow, goat, camel. I haven't had goat milk straight up, but I've had it like, you know, goat cheese. Goat cheese is really good.
Try and catch me.
Also, I have had Fairlife milk. Fairlife milk is really good, but it's expensive. Bro, Fairlife milk is so fucking expensive. And like, I think it's because they don't get the grants that regular milk gets. You know the reason why milk is so not expensive in the United States? It's because we have a lot of grants. Like the government gives like basically like, hey, I know you're not making money on milk. We're gonna give you like $200 million. I need you to keep producing milk. So they get money from the government, and that's why like milk can be as cheap as it is, but that's why the alternatives are so expensive. Because like they don't get the same grants. But alternative milks are still winning, which is really funny. I drink all milk but one. Ooh. I think the only milk I really don't like is skim milk. My little grandma goddess, she drinks skim milk all the time, and I'm like, why? You're just put water in your fucking cereal at that point. That's not even milk. How much milk is actually in skim milk? How much milk is actually in skim milk? It literally tastes so watery. It's so bad.
Now that I think about it, he looked like a high schooler. Hey, could he...
I'm in NYC, everything's expensive. The cheap milk always expires in under a week.
I better not jump to conclusions.
Well, no.
Let's meet up at headquarters tomorrow.
For
Right.
milk.
Later.
Okay. Maybe I'm insane, as I always am. But you don't actually have to listen to the expiration date on milk cartons. A lot of milk tends to actually last like a good 5 to 7 days after the expiration date. because you're keeping it in a chilled environment, even more chilled than the supermarkets. No, Savvy, you have to understand. It's common human intuition. I understand the label saying it expires, you know, make your neurons activate. But do you have a good sense of smell? Because the number one way to see if milk is bad, you just open and you smell it. If it smells bad, out it goes. Yeah, like what Forklift's saying. If it smells bad, you throw it out. If it tastes bad, you throw it out. If it smells weird, don't take the chance, you know. I'm stupid and use deadlines to structure my weekly brain field. Have a good rest of the stream. Oh, bye, Conrad. I hope you sleep well, okay? It's Chie. Oh, everybody's calling me.
Oh, I finally got through. Yosuke's line was busy too.
It pisses me off when people throw out canned goods because of the date on the label. That has been sealed for a reason, bro. Okay.
I was just talking to Yukiko. Was that?
I understand, but also canned stuff can be very fucked up very easily. Cause like if there's even like one little tiny opening in a can, you might not notice that. You might not notice that, so it might look okay, but it might actually be rancid. Like, so I can understand people with canned foods. It's easy to tell if there's mold. Yeah, I'm also very stupid. As I've always said, I remember one time I bought like, I think I bought pumpernickel. I bought pumpernickel, bread, and it was really good. I was like, oh, I can't wait to eat this. Yeah, I bought it like 2 days ago. Yeah, I can't wait to. I'm gonna make a nice sandwich. I'm gonna do that. I made the whole fucking sandwich. And then I took a bite into it, and I was like, huh, this is a bit off. This is a bit off. I don't know why it's a bit off. I take out the like half chewed thing from my mouth, and I was like, okay. Like fucking inspecting my chewing. I was like, this doesn't seem anything's wrong with it. And I turned to look at the sandwich, and like half of it's covered in like green mold. Oh my god, I was traumatized for like 2 fucking years. I never bought pumpernickel bread ever again for like 2 fucking years.
Yeah, we gotta get to the bottom of this. Well, we better get some rest.
I've had condensed milk that was older than me, like 2004. See, I'm not a person who would keep stuff that long. I have my limits as well. I have my limits. But I've also never had condensed milk, so I'm not actually sure how long that can last. I know evaporated milk can last like a long time, because obviously if it's evaporated and it's powder, you know? Powder. I made a tea in a thermos and didn't drink it all day when I drank it. Aw, dude. Dude, ew. It's summer break starting today. You promised to meet up with your friends at the food court. You should hurry over to the food court. Oh, okay. Are we gonna talk about the investigation?
Okay, Risa and Teddy are checking out the other side, so we'll go ahead and start the meeting.
Okay, what are we talking
What
about?
happened last night? You guys all saw it, right?
Yeah. Shit he said made my blood boil.
Oh.
That mumbling of his and those fish-like eyes pissed me off even more. Who the hell is he?
Let orange juice go bad and it will ferment. Well, is that with the pulp or is that regular orange juice? Forklift. You guys aren't gonna like me. I like pulp. I like my orange juice with pulp. I don't know. It's nice. Makes it more like smooth. What is the pulp in the OJ? I think it's just more orange, right? Just more orange. It's just like the skin of the orange, like when they actually like crush it and stuff, right? Or like the actual like peels. Once in college, I had a demon roommate who managed to grow mold on his cranberry juice like a bottle of ocean spray. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. How long does it take to get mold on cranberry juice? I think any OJ will ferment. Yeah, because it actually is a juice. I love pulp, like textured drinks. See, I can only take certain textured drinks. Like, I don't like, you know how, like, I think it's like certain, like, Asian drinks? Like, maybe it's like, Vietnamese or Taiwanese, stuff like that. Isn't there, like, a drink that's basically, like, chia seeds, like, in the drink? I can't drink it because it reminds me of frog eggs, and I think I'm drinking frog eggs, so I can't take it. I finally got a USB hub for my laptop. I can use my Elgato. Ooh. Tell me how that works out. Tell me how that works out. I've been looking at some Elgato stuff, but I've been actually wanting to set up. I do have a capture card, but I think I bought the wrong capture card because I do want to play games. I actually have I have an OG PS2. I have an OG PS2, and it's the original PS2, by the way. I have a fatty PS2. I'm a PlayStation gal. I have an OG PS2. I have a fatty PS3. The $6.99 meme. Who the hell is he? The killer. And then I have a PS4. OG PS4. I do have a PSP, but apparently the lithium battery blew up, so, you know. I have a 3DS. I have a DS. I did have a GameCube, but I had to give it away. I did have a Game Boy Advanced. And I used to have a PS1. So the only thing I really don't have now, and I do have a Switch. The only thing I don't really have now is a PS5. And honestly, if I beef up my PC, I don't think I'm going to need a PS5. Like, have you guys looked at the PS5 and thought it was worth it? Like, if you have a good enough PC, if you're a person who mainly plays on consoles, like, yeah, it's fucking worth it, obviously. But I mean, if you have like multi-console things, because like, you know, I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's not really worth it. They do be looking like frog eggs, though. Oh yeah, thank you, Savvy. Thank you. It does work. Okay, that's good, Naz. Chia seeds are super nutritious and crunchy. Don't tell me they're crunchy. Don't tell me they're crunchy. Blech. I've never felt the need to buy a console, to be honest.
The suspect is a high schooler. The police are after him for the murder of King Moron.
Did you, Savvy? I forget. Didn't you have a what's it called? Like, you know, Switch, like portable consoles, or just no consoles at all? I just ordered a PS5. It was difficult to find. Did you have to go through like the PlayStation, you know how PlayStation sent out emails like, hey, you're in line for it. If you want to sign up, do now. Did you get it through that? Because I heard a lot of people can only get it through that.
At a time like this? I mean, he even taunted the viewers.
I've got a PS2, PS3, PSP, PS Vita, PS4, Wii U, and a Switch and a Steam. Okay, yeah, I actually had a PS Vita. I gave up the PS Vita because it was basically a Persona 4 Golden machine. And when the 3DS Monster Hunter 3DS XL came out, I swapped it in for that. So that. I also did have a Wii. I think one of my favorite game series to play, which I think I'm going to stream one day, is, if you guys don't know, I love the Trauma Center games. I love the Trauma Center games. They're so good. They're so good, and I wish Atlas would bring them back. I love Trauma Center. The music is so good. The plot is so good. You get to do fucking... You stop a terrorist attack and defuse a bomb in the middle of, like, a fucking United Nations concert about a deadly disease that's spreading around the world. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. Nope, I got it at Walmart.com.
So?
Really? I heard Walmart is one of the hardest places to get it.
Let's say there's this high school student. We'll call him Shin.
For some reason, if I don't like a food, I cannot eat it. I will throw it up instead. See, I don't like throw up food I can't eat, but the whole thing is because I'm a visual eater. If it looks off, not gonna try it. If you force it while I have, like, my eyes open, yeah, no, obviously I'm gonna chuck it out. If you blindfold me, lie, and I actually like it, I will eat that food from now on. I will just eat it.
For some random reason, who knows why, Shin is able to enter the other world.
My first console was a PSP.
Then Shin, again for some random reason, starts throwing people into that world intending to kill them.
Wait, with Crisis Core, isn't the singer Gact in there? Like, isn't Gact, like, actually a fucking character in Crisis Core? What the hell? Am I remembering this right? I don't know anything about Final Fantasy VII. I think I'm gonna play Final Fantasy VII for the first time ever. But,
police can't prove the other world exists,
I need to
so it's the perfect crime.
Finish something first.
Can't possibly be caught.
I need to actually get more water, so I am going to put this on pause for a minute. I'm just gonna put it on BRB screen, and I'm gonna put some tunes on for you guys. Probably not gonna be more than 2 or 3 minutes. So just give me a little bit, okay?
surely knowing not with ends. Let's let what you left hand gyms. And I tried not to end it, but I tried to fight against it. After rolling on the fence this time. Just to get it right, but it was a bad shot through the ceiling. It belongs to believe in the real thing. Keep it unlocked like a goddamn seal team. Yeah, at the top. Okay, I could never stop. I can stop, no way. Lonely at the top, but it's so okay. You slide up, no use for the rainbow. Fucking G, it's me. Right to the ends, to the motherfucking need. Till you believe in me infinitely. I see you and me could not ever be what it seems. I'm not on your team. Don't let that get between you and me tonight. Fuck that shit, let's smash, yes. Get a flat right neck, lost you have to fight against it. Let's surely knowing not with ends. Let's let what you left hand gyms. And I tried not to end it, but I tried to fight against it. After rolling on the fence this time. Just to get it right, but it was a battle. Shot through the ceiling. It belongs to believe in the real thing. Keep it unlocked like a goddamn seal team. Yeah, at the top. Okay, I could never stop. I can stop, no way. I could never stop. I can stop, no way. I could never stop. I can stop, no way.
Okay, hello. I got more water.
Now,
Fuck champ.
Imagine your
There we go.
shin.
Let me
But
take
after
that
a while,
hydrate. Thank you,
People
Left.
stop dying when you throw them in the TV. You don't know
People
why.
stop dying when they aren't killed. Hand feeding you chia seeds, blindfolded ASMR. Fuck you, no. Get those away from me. Get those away from me. Oh, I'm not sure if Nas is still here, but good night, buddy. In case you ever see the VOD. Good night. Hope works great.
You want to kill King Moron, but the TV is out, so you have to do it personally. Now the police are onto you.
Actually, like, how are chia seeds by themselves? How are chia seeds by themselves? Like, what is the texture on them?
As a result, Shin, is a wanted criminal, and there's no place for him to run.
They're just kind of seeds? That's it? But, like, whenever I look at them in drinks, they always look like they have some, like, weird embiotic sac, like frog eggs. So, like, I'm just, like, trying to, like, what is that?
So,
What is that?
you're saying he
Imagine
went
they're,
into
like,
the other
sesame
world
seeds?
to dodge the cops?
Okay, so that makes it actually a little bit better. That makes it a little bit better if they're, like, sesame seeds.
Oh, so that's why he said, "Catch me if you can." Wow, senpai, you're smarter than you look.
I'm not that smart, Kanji. Don't say I'm smarter than I am, please.
Jeez, you can piss me off sometimes.
They absorb. They grow.
We still don't know why he targeted people who were shown on TV. But if he had a personal grudge against Mr. Muraoka, that explains one thing.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it was King Moron who was killed. But then again, from last time, we all remember how I'm just like, why is everybody caring about how he died? Nobody gave a shit about him before. Now he dies and everybody's like, oh, he was such a good teacher. He was so nice. He deserved more.
With a strong enough motive, wouldn't he forsake the untraceable TV method and try to kill Mr. Muraoka on his own?
Alaska, if I didn't even know AK was the state of Alaska, how the fuck do you think I would know what the capital is? How do you think I would know what the capital is? I don't. The only thing I know is there's a city in the United States called Sandwich, and the police force is called the Sandwich Police. And there's a city or a town in Pennsylvania specifically called Intercourse. Intercourse, Pennsylvania. That's all I know about the United States and any sort of states or anything in it. Come on, Junia, the capital? It's called Junia? Or is it Come on, Junia, the whole thing?
If you think about it that way, it sort of makes sense why Mr. Muraoka died without appearing on TV. But I wonder what that boy's going to do now that he's in there.
He's just gonna fuck off. He literally does nothing.
With Teddy on this side, there's no way for him to get out.
Hell yeah, my parents have an I Love Intercourse fridge magnet from there. Did they go to Intercourse, Pennsylvania for the fucking meme? Oh, Juno. Oh, actually, this is also showing my age. Do you guys remember when the movie Juno came out? I fucking love Juno. That movie, was it with Elliot Page? Was it with Elliot Page? I think it was with Elliot Page. Either way, that movie was really good. I really should rewatch it one day. Yeah, it was about the teenage pregnancy, and I remember there's like this one specific scene, where it was with Elliot Page, and it was with the kid. I think the kid from Napoleon Dynamite was in that movie. Also, has Napoleon... I don't think I've ever actually watched Napoleon Dynamite. The only thing I know about it is that one meme where he just goes, yeah, and he like, he uses his arm and he's like, yeah. Yeah, it's with Michael Cera and Elliot Page. I think both of them are in it. There used to be a fucking Austria. They renamed the town because the town signs kept getting stolen. 1 kilometer to fucking.
You don't think
I would
he's
steal
gonna
that too.
get desperate and end it all?
There was actually a time where we had to replace
He did look depressed. Like it was
my-
the end of the world.
my local town has like a tradition, like when the high schoolers graduate, it's like a prank thing, except they prank the whole school district. So what they do is they either steal like stuff from it or they put stuff on there. And I remember one time they stole all of the traffic signs from like a 2-mile radius around the area. Oh my god, it was actual hell. I think there was so many car crashes for like the next week after that happened because there was no stop signs, there was no slow signs, there was no however miles per hour signs in like a fucking 2-mile radius. Like the whole senior class just got together and just said, fuck it. We're doing this. And I'm like, that's endangering. And they're like, it's funny. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not. I watched it with my mom and I was so uncomfortable as a kid. It is an uncomfortable movie,
I don't
but
think
it's a
that's
good
it.
movie.
The killer has to know that the people he threw into the TV have come back to this side.
There's a township in New Jersey called Foul Rib. That sounds like a
I
League
can
of
see
Legends
missing
thing.
Yukiko or Kanji, but Rise, a celebrity? There's no way the killer wouldn't know she's still alive.
You know, Highway 666 never seems like it's real because it's used in so many like comic book things. Oh god, what is it? Marvel? Is it Marvel or is it DC? Isn't Ghost Rider's whole thing like he goes on Highway 666 or something?
So that means he knows there's a way out of the TV world.
There's a city in Alaska called Unalaska? It doesn't want to be part of Alaska so bad, so it calls itself Unalaska?
As for the rest,
Are you shitting me?
you just have to ask him face to face.
I remember one year we also had a senior prank,
Hey, Good timing.
Because my
How'd it go?
area is full of hunters. Like, it's just a big hunting area. One year, they just placed, like, 3 giant dead deer in front of the school. My high school is full of fucking insane people. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why they just did that. They just gathered
Not
some
good.
deer
There's
and just
not
placed them
enough
in front.
information to go
I'm
on,
like, what the fuck?
but at least we're positive that someone's in there.
I feel really bad for people in the current year who have to live in anywhere named Sussex.
I see. Wait, where's Teddy?
I mean, at least when you're like probably like 12 to like 15 and you still have the humor of like sex, fart, boob jokes. You're just like, yeah, I live in sex. And then when you get older and you get no bitches, you're just like, where's the sex? Where's the sex? I live in sex. Where's the sex?
He's still looking.
I don't know. I'm maidenless. Where's the sex? I live in Sussex. Now it's Sussex? Oh, fuck. Dude.
All right. So we need to find out who that guy is.
The name is Alouette and means near the peninsula, which was Onalaska? I'm
And
sorry
he
if I'm
is, in fact,
mispronouncing
the one the police are
everything.
after.
I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing
Once we
everything.
figure
I
that
try.
out, we just do our thing.
That's right. If he really is the killer and he's escaped into the other world, the police don't have a chance of catching him.
I think I can actually
So it's
unlock
all
the
on
dungeon
us.
after this. Bro, I'm Koyukon. I don't know. What is that? Is that like a tribe in Alaska or something? Isn't there a lot of like natives in Alaska? Like a lot of like just Alaskan tribes are obviously in Alaska, but isn't, from my understanding, like there's not a lot of livable parts in Alaska, right? Like there's just basically like giant hub centers, you know, you live in, and then there's like just fucking nothing. Kind of like how the Midwest is. Alaska has 20 official languages. Aw, Jesus.
Well then, let's get digging.
Jesus. I mean, not a lot of dense parts of Alaska. Oh, okay. So, wait. Can I go into the dungeon? Can I go into the dungeon? Largest state and has only 700,000 people. Oh my god, that's actually really small. That's super small. Oh my god. Oh wait, I'm on summer vacation. The best thing about the languages is that most of them are nearly dead or dead. I don't think that's sad. It really sucks when you can't like continue your culture. Which Persona 4 girl did you romance in your first playthrough? This is a long time ago. Oh my god, this is a long time ago. I have to remember. I'm pretty sure it was Chie. Because I really related to Chie a lot because I also was a tomboy. And I was like, oh, yeah, the whole thing about, like, you know, not fitting in with other girls or feel like you're inadequate girls because you, like, you just didn't fit in, you had more guy interests, stuff like that. I also did really like eating meat. My family's Mediterranean, so we just like eating a lot of meat. I eat more goat and lamb than most normal people probably in the United States. Goat and lamb is so good. It is so tender and so delicious. Damn, Hester popping off in the Alaskan primetime slot. How far back is Alaska? Wait, is Alaska like... Is Alaska further than like PST? Like is Alaska like an hour behind PST or something? Or is that Hawaii? Is that Hawaii? I don't know time zones. I'm sorry. 4 hours? Okay, so it's even before PST. Interesting. So, can I find out? I think to actually get into this dungeon, I have to talk to the police. So I have to talk to, like, Dojima. Is Dojima here? Have you seen Kanji? It looks like he went off somewhere while I went to the bathroom. Jeez, thinking about him off by himself is making me worry. Wait, let me check. It's 7-11 for you? Okay, it is 4 hours. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. I mean, that's good for you guys. That's good for you guys. I guess you guys probably just mainly watch a lot of West Coast streamers then. Because a lot of East Coast streamers, from my understanding, don't really start late. I think they start like Eastern prime time, which is around like 6 or 7. I like to do stuff a little later. Like, I like to start like 9 Eastern, just because I work from home. I work in a garden at home, so I don't have to abide by driving. Yeah, I start at 9. I think it's nice. I like my times. Now, because there's another streamer that I watch from Singapore, and she streams at 6 a.m. Oh my god. You must have to get up like real early. I learned to not let crazy stuff bother me when I lived in the city, and you start acting like that again. Okay, that's not relevant to me. Home of gardening. I don't need to garden. I need this for courage. I don't need to catch bugs. I try to catch a lot of Japanese streamers because they're just basically like 12 hours from me, but it's kind of hard. I mainly watch a lot of Vods. That's what I do. Alaska was the only place on North America that was invaded by the Japanese army. Really? Interesting. Did they get far, or was it kind of like a Russia situation where they got so cold and they just said, fuck it, we gotta leave? You know what I mean? My buddy is an Australian tuba, and his usual weekday slot is 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. his time. Oh, is it to catch like American audience or anything, or like Europeans? Do I know anything about the criminal? No, why would I? Oh yes, the key. I did ask you for one. Oh, this is the side quest I have with her. Oh, there's Kanji. Info on the suspect. It's pretty tough. Seems like no one knows anything, huh? But instead of bitching about it, why don't we go right to the source? Just ask Dojima-san. He's your uncle, right? He'd tell you something. Maybe Kanji's suggestion is right, but you wonder if Dojima will say anything. Oh, okay, I gotta talk to Dojima. I was right. I'm unlocking this fucking thing. Where is Dojima? We are the farthest east, west, and north state. Yeah, it's probably to catch the US folks on our lunch break. How many people actually do like watch streams on their lunch break? I think the only reason I'm able to watch a lot of streamers and you know, talk with a lot of friends is because now that I'm work from home, nobody checks up on me. I do my work. It's not like I'm not working properly, but like I do my shit, you know, and nobody bothers me. I think I had legitimately like a full 2 hours where I got done work before it was supposed to be done. And I just fucking watched the Capcom conference. I only ever watch clips during my lunch breaks. You know, that's actually smart, because you can get a lot of content in a 30-minute break. I watch them while I work from home also. Yeah, see, the thing is though, I wish I could, because when I'm on my computer, I have 2 screens. And I have 2 screens on my work from home setup because I use one of my HDMI cords. The only bad thing is though, my internet like history and everything is monitored by work. So they're literally just gonna be like, Hess, why were you watching Bad at Bat video games? Like, what's this Twitch thing? And I'll be like, I like Bat Lady. Like, I can't like say it. I can't say it because then I'm gonna get fucking fired. I like the money I get in my job right now. Glad I have a separate laptop for work. I mean, my work is a totally separate laptop, but I could technically get away with it. Because I could use my laptop and then the one extra screen I have, tell them to follow Bad Stats and Plus. There's actually a few coworkers of mine that do like anime and do like, I introduced them to VTubers. So they're not like, oh my god, that's so disgusting. Why aren't they just like in real life? And they're like, oh, cute anime girl, this one's funny. So I probably could. At least like 3 or 4 of them. 3 or 4 of them. I am so blunt at work. I remember having a very in-depth, I don't think there's anybody that likes Muppets. I do have a lot of coworkers who are parents. You know, they're parents, so like they watch the Muppets and shit like that. take a long ride because I have nobody to talk with. But most of the time, my coworkers are pretty... they're not normie. They're not normie. Because my one coworker, he actually used to be my boss. So when I came into my work, he was like a co-worker and he taught me the ropes. And I would talk to him a lot. I transferred to a different thing, and then he got promoted, and then he became like a supervisor. And I was like, oh shit. And he's like, you don't have to pretend like, you know, taking a long ride because I have nobody to talk with. Wow, I didn't expect to get bitch slapped today. You have me to talk with. You have me. You have me. You have me. You have me. I usually don't watch VTubers because I feel like a coomer, but it's always nice to find people who aren't super. I'm sorry, Alaska. I have a live 2D in the work. Actually, I'm gonna show it off again because I did pay my mama. I did pay my mama, so I'm gonna show off my live 2D. Hold up. I'm not a coomer. I'm not a coomer. I don't think I act like a coomer. I do like hentai games and I play like really niche otaku interest stuff. But I'm sad to say my look is going to get a lot it's going to get a lot it's going to get a lot more. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. I told yeah, no feet. You get shoes. You get Amish ankle. You get Amish ankle. I told my mama, I was like, hey, cause Twitch's whole thing is like you have to have underwear and stuff like that now. You can't. That's not a coomer. It's copium as fuck. I am legitimately not a coomer. But I have like a high rise. I told my mama, I was like, hey, Twitch says like no genital area not uncovered. So what she's going to do is she's going to make emergency spats. I'm a chick who likes spats. She's gonna make emergency spats so I can like toggle them when I get a person who can rig the model for me. But yeah, so that's what my model is going to be like. I really do like the ribbons kind of changed in a way, but otherwise it's really nice. But the model will get an upgrade. The model will get an upgrade. I'm really trying not to get bonked by Twitch because I was like really worried when, as soon as I paid for the drawing of the model and everything, Twitch was like, hey, we're gonna clarify the rules. And I'm like, I mean, I don't have under boobs, so good. Oh man, is that a new wait, stop! No, I love Sinnoh Alice! I love Sinnoh Alice! Emergency nylon body sock. Yeah. Wait, what? Where's Dojima? Where's Dojima? Where's Dojima? Where's Dojima? What the fuck? Where's Dojima? You should ask some neat person who rated. They got some skilled connections. Maybe. I do have a few people who I am talking to. I have a friend who actually got me in contact with my mama. I really love their designs. They work like in the anime industry, so my friend also recommended me some people they know who do animation, like rigging and live 2D, and also like live 2D models. So, oh, that's so cool that they did their own model. I respect anybody who can do their own model. I respect anybody who can do their own model. Oh shit, the cicadas are out. I fucking hate those things. Wait, let me see if I can talk to Nanako, because I feel like I should be able to upgrade my connection with Nanako, right? I should be, right? Dad said you got the best score in the school in your test. That's incredible. I made this. Here you go. Oh my gosh, you made me a paper arm. Nanako! Oh shit, I need to upgrade my expression. Hold up. What is this paper armband? What is this paper armband? Oh, yep. Putting this on. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. I love Nanako. She's my sweetie. She's my baby. Dude, I was playing Persona 4 Golden, like, really young. Not Persona 4 Golden. When I first played Persona 4, I was, like, legit around, like, I was, like, a few years older than Nanako. I really wanted to be a big sister. I really wanted to be a big sister. Like that I was a person who's like, I never want to have siblings. I always want to have everything first. I get everything I want because I'm a single child. And then, you know, obviously I have brothers now. It's like a 15-year age difference. We don't talk about that. But when I played Persona 4, I was like, I want to be a big sister. I want to have a little sister. And whoever at Atlas on the writing team was like, I'm going to make the cutest little girl ever. I'm going to make the cutest little girl ever. You have done right. You have done right. You succeeded in your mission. I'm a big brother and my little one is a bitch. You either have the nicest siblings ever or you have the worst siblings ever. That's what I see with like sibling relationships. You're a little brother? I hope your big brother or big sister likes you, verified good boy. She's more successful than me. I mean, technically I'm more successful than my brothers cuz you know, they're like in elementary school. So they're not going to get past me for a long while. I need to wait, hold up. It's expression, right? I need to increase my expression. Hold up, let me just make sure. Yeah, it's expression. What am I? Hold up, let me just check real quick. I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna have to be the fourth one. She's high school teacher and has a really fantastic cat. Why do so many teachers have cats? So many teachers have like just pets. So many teachers. Like every single teacher I knew had some sort of pet. I think the most exotic pet I think a teacher has ever had, they had and I'm not sure if you guys like this animal. They had a blue-tailed skink. S-K-I-N-K. Those things are so stupid. They are so stupid, but they're so cute. And they had it like in like they had it like in the classroom. He had like I think he had like 2 skinks. I'm glad you like skinks, Savvy. They're so good. He is lazy as fucking panics whenever given responsibility, but he's only a year and a half younger, and yet he got a debit card before me. Dude, I'll just tell you up front. Like, usually, I think it's just a case of second child. It's like how middle child syndrome is actually a thing. You know, the first child gets all the burden and probably all the trauma. The middle child, they try because, you know, they think like, oh, you're going to be the only other kid. We have to do right with you. Or if they have a third kid right after, they fucking forget about you. Because then it's like, okay, the first child will take care of the second. They're siblings. We got to take care of the third. And then the third kid gets away with everything. Why do you think Malcolm in the Middle, like Malcolm in the Middle was such a good show? Because it really captured like sibling dynamics. I also fucking love Malcolm in the Middle. Malcolm in the Middle is such a good show. I need to rewatch it. Do I have anything specifically for expression? Oh, I never finished this. Yeah, I was the trial run. My sister was the production copy. She does have worse anxiety than me, though. Oh, I hope she... You can't really get over anxiety. I hope she gets help with it, though. Because there are ways you can, like, you know, slowly help with it. My bio teacher had a dog that was trained to help veterans. He failed his final, and she adopted him and can bring him to school. Oh my god, that's so cute. Was it, like, was it an emotional support dog? An ESA? ESD, technically. Emotional support dog, but it's emotional support animal, so I think they're ESAs. Wait, I don't know, actually, because, Can any animal be an emotional support animal, or does it have to actually be specific animals? Does anybody know that? Because I've seen emotional support horses before, like the little tiny miniature ponies. I've seen emotional support horses. I've seen emotional support cats. I've seen emotional support dogs. There's probably maybe some emotional support like birds. Can I get an emotional support giant African bullfrog? You know, I feel like probably they have to classify some animals. They probably have to classify some animals. Does that mean emotional support sharks? Maybe some sharks are very social. Some sharks are very social creatures. Someone tried to bring an emotional support peacock onto a plane. To be fair, I think if they had at least like the papers for it, then that's valid. Have I ever been to the Mall of America? No, but I have been to King of Prussia, which is apparently bigger than the Mall of America now. The whole thing about Mall of America is that it's the biggest mall in America, but now King of Prussia is the biggest mall. So Mall of America can suck it. I feel like Mall of America has like more middleman stores though, because I went on the website one time and I was checking out like, oh, what is in Mall of America? Because I don't know if you guys have ever gone to the King of Prussia. I've only been probably about like 5 or 6 times total. Because I have one college friend that lives near the Mall of America. So I like drive up, we do a whole weekend, and we go to King of Prussia. Imagine like one small section is basically like outlet mall tier stuff, you know, normal stuff at a discount, you know, maybe a Nordstrom Rack, maybe like a TJ Maxx, like just outlet stuff. And then you get to the normal shops, you know, something you would see, maybe like a Lush, maybe, you know, some original shops. And then a good like 40% chunk is just, let's make you think you are the fucking poorest person in America. Fuck you for even walking into this section of King of Prussia. I felt so inadequate. Like, you could walk by some of these places in King of Prussia because there's like Gucci stores, there's like Louis Vuitton stores. They'll fucking side-eye you. They'll side-eye you. And I actually can, if I could afford, not to say that I could afford it all the time, because Lord knows I'm fucking poor. I still have debts to pay off. But I could afford like maybe a Louis bag or a Gucci bag, like a very small one, like a pocket purse. Like maybe that's one that's like $600, $700. I'm not doing that though, because I would spend my money elsewhere. I'm not a person who buys luxury goods to like make myself seem better than I am. I'm a very just upfront person. But if I liked the brand and I liked the style, yes, I would buy it. So just knowing that somebody would be like, oh, she looks poor as shit. I'd be like, 1, shouldn't you be like trying to get commission from anybody you can? 2, fuck you. 3, ya mama. Like, I would never walk into that store again. The worst thing is though, the best like little food court like restaurants, like there's like a ramen shop, there's like a takoyaki thing. All of them are in that rich person section. So I basically have to like, everybody's looking at me like I'm a homeless person. Like I have like a million diseases on me as I'm walking through the section just to get some good ass ramen. It sucks. I have an emotional support proboscis monkey plush. His name is the Guardian. He's very round. I'm almost 30. Look, as long as it makes you happy and as long as it gives you comfort, there's no judging. There's no judging. I have a bunch of stuffed animals. Not like from when I was a baby, but like I have them. They're cute. I literally cried one day. It's stupid. It's stupid. If to make you feel less embarrassed, Savvy, one time I was having like a really rough day and I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. And there was one, it's a specifically like a German Shepherd Webkins plushie. It was right at the edge of my bed. I accidentally like moved like my sheets and the German Shepherd plushie fell off of the bed and it was like face down, like just plonked there. I cried for 20 minutes. I was not drunk. It was like a thing that broke the camel's back. I was like, you don't love me. I was like a hysterical woman moment. So like, I feel so bad. I was like, I hurt my German Shepherd. I hurt my Webkins. Like, it's so fucking stupid. This is like years ago though. Sassy fucking rule. I think I only rule because I'm the shield. I'm the shield for everybody. I tell all my embarrassing stories up front so nobody has to feel judged. This is a safe space. Don't trauma dump though. No trauma dumping. No trauma dumping. No trauma dumping. This is a safe space, but in moderation. Yeah, there's some malls in New Jersey that are prohibitively expensive, even if it's like a spaceship inside. You have an emotional support Charmander plush. His name is Dave. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. I always used to be really weird with naming stuff. Maybe because it's a weeb. Maybe because I was like heavily a weeb in like middle school. I had like a bunch of animals that had like 3rd or 4th names. Like I'd be like, this is Marvin. But he's also named Mochi. And it's like, this one's named Deborah. But she's also named like Yuki or something like that. I gave like every single one of my plushies like 3 or 4 names. Okay, I need to find Ojima. I need to unlock this dungeon. But the reason I asked was they have an aquarium in it, and they had a touch pool that also since closed, but one of the leopard sharks love being pets, so it just swims right under the surface, right under the no touching sign. Oh my god! When the aquarium closed, did they move? Did they move the shepherds? Did they move the sharks and everything? Like, did they get put to a local aquarium? I hope so. I hope they didn't go to like SeaWorld or something. Okay, now, okay, he's at the shopping district. He's at the shopping district. The aquarium is still there? Okay. The touch pool is gone. Okay, so they're there, you just can't go and touch them. I've only been to an aquarium twice in my life. One of them was a school trip, and then the other one was, I think it was with a friend. But I've never actually used the touch pools. I heard stingrays really like being pet. Is that true? Like stingrays, like the little things that sting you. Where's Dojima? Where's Dojima? He said he's around here. I got kicked out of there because I was picking up the horseshoe crabs. I was 3. I don't think they should just, you know, kick you out, especially if you're a toddler. Yes, I have pet many stingrays when I go to Florida. Oh, you got bit by one? Oh my god. Where's Dojima? Where's Dojima? The fuck? Is he not around? Where is he? Where is this dude? He must not be here today. I must have fucked myself up. God damn it. I hope I didn't fuck myself over here. I hope I'm not wasting like a lot of time. Cause how long do you have to take to go through Mitsuo's dungeon? Like do you only have like 2 weeks or something? I sure hope not. Yeah, it's probably they're only there for some days. It's you were trying to feed him some shrimp. I mean, at least you're treating the animals right. Policeman? Sorry, I don't have any acquaintances in the force, but I've passed by a few in the streets. Have you tried the shopping district? Yes, I've tried the shopping district. Okay, I don't think I can get him today. Sad. Fucking sad. So we're just gonna go on a bike ride. We have nobody to talk to because everybody's still investigating. Take a long ride. It felt like slamming a fingernail with a hammer. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just recoiled. Ah! Did it like bite through your finger? Did you have like a broken nail? Did you have like a broken nail? Also, okay, this is actually going to be a gross story. This is going to be a gross story. I'm not gonna go into any details, but for anybody who doesn't like gross shit, like maybe go away for the next 45 seconds. So long story short, I have accidentally like ripped off a nail once. Not like from having like you know, nails done at a nail salon, but it was in the worst way possible. And this was when I was like, I think it was like 8 or 9 years old. So I have older family members. They like to go to casinos. And I'm really young, so I basically have to be around them all the time when they're on the casino floor, or I just stay in the room. So, and sometimes I would have a babysitter, sometimes I wouldn't. So, long story short, my grandmother is like on the casino floor playing slots, doing whatever. I'm alone in this random room. And this was like back in the early 2000s where I could just rent video games. Like I could play Mario 64, or I could play like snowboard games on the PS2. But yeah. Thank you for the redeem. But so I'm in this room alone, and I go to take a bath. And after I get out of the bath, there's like no towels on the floor, and these are like really slippery tiles. I slip on the tile as I'm walking out, and I like full like 20 miles an hour throw my, I believe it was my right foot, into the door. But like not the door itself. Like, you know how in like casinos and hotel rooms they have a small little space that gives air under the door? And this was the edge of the door. So I slammed my fucking toe into the edge corner of this really thick hotel bathroom door. And I fucking ripped my nail straight in fucking half. I was bleeding so much, dude. I was bleeding so much. I had to call the front help desk. They had to call paramedics. Meanwhile, my grandma's fucking throwing $3 a slot. She's just like, la-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da. This is like at 11 at night, too. So the paramedics are like in this room. They're like, where's your guardian? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. This is her name. And they do it all on the front fucking speaker of the whole fucking casino. And they're like, XXX, please go to your room. XXX, there has been a medical emergency. And she loses her shit. She rushes up to the room. And here I am with a giant like gauze under my, over my like foot, my specific foot. And she's like, what the fuck happened? And I'm like in tears, I'm bawling, I'm explaining this all, and the paramedics are like, oh my god, you poor dear child. They give my grandmother the fucking stinkest eye. They cursed her. They gave her the evil eye, because they're like, why are you leaving a 9-year-old child in here by yourself? What the fuck are you, Satan? And she's like, she's been doing this for like since she was 5, making mistakes up. Because I should have had a babysitter. But I remember specifically, they didn't rip it out because they're like, well, it's still connected to your foot. So they basically gauzed it up, and they told my grandmother, it's like, when you get back home, this is going to probably look infected, and it's going to fall off. And it fell off, and it took like 3 months for a new nail to grow. I had to be really careful how I walked for like 3 months. You can work as a janitor in a hospital today. Are you here at night? I'm sorry, I said something so disgusting, but that's like real life experience. So, at least there are a few other stories. This one's not as disgusting. I have really calloused hands. So I have really calloused like joints, like, you know, thumb joint, my middle finger joint, all of that stuff. And it's because one day, yes, I'm drinking. One day my family used to have a treadmill. They used to have a really big treadmill, and we used to have a really big basement. So it was basically like a workout basement, plus like a huge like TV and all that stuff. And I would often just play in the basement. And my family always told me, don't go on the treadmill. You're not old enough. You can work out when you're older, stuff like that. So I never touched the treadmill. But one day, my dad was like working on it, like working out on the treadmill, and he left for like 5 minutes. And I think I was like 4 at this time. And I was playing with like a giant like exercise ball, and I was just like throwing the exercise ball on the treadmill because it would bounce on the treadmill and would come back to me. And I was like, okay, this is fun. And then I got really curious. About how the treadmill worked. I was like, why is it going so fast? So I like touched it lightly, the moving treadmill part, the bottom part. I was like, oh, it feels so rough and nice. Like, it's kind of like a cat's tongue. And I wouldn't like force my hand on it, but it was like lightly just like gliding over it. And then I had the smart decision of what would it feel under the treadmill? So I put both of my hands under the treadmill. Yeah. That was not pretty. I had to have ice compresses on both of my hands for about a week, and I have really calloused hands because of it. Stop! No, it was a learning experience. It was a learning experience. You can't say I'm a pussy, at least. You can't say I'm a pussy. I was basically doing Jackass for kids. I was doing Jackass material for, like, kids. My mom once rode a bike without shoes on and it mangled her. Oh, dude, no. Ew, I feel so bad for her. My uncle had a great horned owl grab his arm and says that it was nearly broke his arm. Oh, dude, your family gets into a lot of shit. What's your story, though? Hey, pussies are strong. Yes, cats are the best. Kitty cat. But what is your story, Alaskan? I would love to hear it. Don't go into too much detail, though. It can't be too grody. I'm sorry my stories are grody, though. They shouldn't have been. Okay, Dojima's not here at night, so he's in the morning. He's in the morning. He's in the morning. We have to go and get him. But I haven't done anything that dangerous in a long time. Because once I got past, like, 12 or 13, I realized, I basically realized, like, hey, if I get extremely hurt, that involves money and medical bills. So I never did anything to endanger myself ever again. Because I realized, I was like, oh, my family's gonna get mad at me because I spent stupid money getting hurt. Oh, wait, no, I do have another story in between if Alaskan says his story. One time I almost crashed a vehicle when I was like 7 years old. I took the wheel from my grandmother and almost crashed us into a tree. And it wasn't because I played like Grand Theft Auto or anything. We were having an argument and I just said, well, if you say you don't want to drive, and I fucking took it. I had really bad anger issues as a kid. I was really, we had this like really huge like blue van that was basically like a transport van where it only had 2 seats in the front and the back was like nothing. And we got in a really big argument and I grabbed the wheel and I turned it like really right. And it was like right before a house. So I almost crashed us into a tree. And then my grandma took the wheel back and then we were on the road again. She beat my ass so bad, but I never touched. That's why I drive so well in Grand Theft Auto and follow the rules. I have to raise my expression to full. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna do it for Nanako. Me and my choir were in the big city for an event. I am 5'11" and 127 pounds, incredibly light. So me and some of my classmates are in the hotel room, and I tell someone to pick me up. And they did that thing where they overestimate someone's weight and crashed my skull through the light. Oh my god! I'm glad nothing broke! Oh my god, thank god you're okay! Thank god you're okay! I'm so sorry that happened to you, but like, at least it's like a funny bar story. I don't think any of my stories are actually funny bar stories, but they are interesting stories. Your favorite anime MILF has some kick to it. Alright, let me go to the shopping district and see if Dojima's here. Please be fucking here. I need to get into this dungeon. You! A clue to the criminal investigation? You! I told you not to stick your neck into things. There's no way I'd tell you. Jeez, damn, where did that Adachi go off to? You can't seem to get anything out of him. So I need to find Adachi. I need to find Adachi. Okay. Say less. Say so by Doja Cat. Like, damn. My brother also fell off a 4-wheel going 40 fucking miles an hour? And sliced a bit of his palm off with a mandolin and sliced the tip of his finger. Wait, I forget. If you like cut off your finger, isn't it the same with like a tooth? Like if you save the finger and like you put it in ice and then you go to the hospital, as long as the nerve endings don't die, you can get your finger back, right? Like, it's the same, like, with a tooth. I think the whole thing with a tooth is... Isn't the whole thing with a tooth, like, if you, like, say, break a tooth or a tooth falls out, you put it in milk, and then you bring it back to your dentist and they can put it back in? That's a thing, right? These stories are gross. I'm sorry. Okay, we're segueing it. We're segueing to non-gross stories. I need to simp for Adachi harder. Where the fuck is Adachi? Where's Adachi? Where's Adachi? We can save some more gross stories for another day. I'll tell you about those stories later, Savvy, or you can watch the VOD. They are fucking pretty gross though. They are pretty gross. Is Adachi not here? Wait, a horror story? Did she meet like a what's the thing? Wendigo? Aren't Wendigos are in Alaska? He's busy. With who? Kimi, are you fucking him behind my back? We told each other we would take scheduled days. Friday is my day, Kimi. Staying outside all day is pretty rough, huh? Whenever I call out to someone, they just run away from me. Sheesh, I'm used to that, though. I was thinking about it, but if we're asking about the murders, wouldn't the police know the most? Someone like, for example, Adachi-san, I'm sure he's skipping work somewhere nearby. No, he's alone, incel. You say he's an incel, and yet we would both fucking we would swim across radioactive waters for him. We're both that one meme where it's like 200 feet to the left, water, a mile and a half, Adachi ass, and we're just starving and going across the desert. That's what we are. I grew up in a town in North Jersey that's been on Forensic Files and also BuzzFeed Unsolved. What the fuck, Savvy? Jesus. Nope, and yes, they are. I have another story about one of them. Ooh. The most horrific, like, actually horror stories I have is not from me, but my friends. Apparently, like, my friend lived in a really extremely haunted house, and she would often wake up to things being moved in the middle of the night. Wait, you think Adachi is cute? Yes. He's incredibly hot. He's incredibly sexy. He's incredibly handsome. He's that ugly kind of cute. You'll forklift, you'll learn soon enough. My type of guy is yeah. I like a wide array of people. I like the nicest characters to the most insane characters. So like there's no bar. There's no bar for what I will like or what I don't like, but when I like a character, I fall for them. My recent, like, obsessive horny posting and a husbandoing over. If you guys know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I really like Steel Ball Run. Part 7 is my favorite part. Diego Brando. Yeah. Which form? Yeah. In any. Scary monsters? Yeah. Regular? Yeah. The world? Yeah. No matter how much we like him, he would still somehow find a way to mess it up. Yeah. He wouldn't even bring us flowers either to make up for it. He'd just be like, I just did it. I'm so glad a lot of people like Steel Ball Run. So many people I know are like, oh yeah, Part 3 is the best. Part 2 is the best. And I'm like, Part 3 is the least interesting part. Part 3 is the least interesting part. I like Part 3 the least. My top 3 are Part 7, Part 6, and Part 4. The gay part, the lesbian part, and the the no homo part. No homo best friends part. Okay, I think I have to catch Adachi at night. But this one takes place in the late 60s. My mother is only 3 months old. My grandparents and uncle are going on a trip in rural Alaska. They come across a young hippie couple with a baby that will not stop crying. They go on and ask a few days later that they are heading back and find the same family. So my grandma offers the wife some canned milk for the baby, but they insist that they don't have a baby, and my family's convinced that they killed the baby. Oh my god. That's some YouTube documentary shit. It's the fucking tea thing. Remember everybody, Adachi did nothing wrong? Yeah. He didn't do anything wrong. No. He kind of did wrong, but like, yes and no. Catch Adachi at night. He already told me I can come over to his house and cook for him. I've been slammed in the back of a Junez parking lot. Excuse you? Part 5 is just better than part 3? Yeah, legitimately, yeah, and I don't like part 5 that much. Part 5 I find is very boring. Part 5 is kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. That's goat man shit. Been fucking this dude who is not cute. Element. I know that exact post you're meaning, Kiwi. But he is cool to hang out with, and I be faking like I don't, like, don't got me a little crush, but I do. I like his little ugly ass. He's shot 2 people. I fucking know that copy pasta. I know that copy pasta. I literally have that picture saved in my reactions folder on Twitter. Like, I have it in my drives in this computer. I love that copy pasta. Do you have corn? Okay. I need to get corn anyway. The Wendigo story is about my great-great-grandpa. He was a sheriff in Ruby or Ruby area. I don't remember. Oh. No, I'm saying 5 is better than part 3 as they follow the same formula. Ah, okay. See, here's the thing. When I got into JoJo right before part 1 anime got announced. So I was reading JoJo when it didn't have good translations. That's all I'll say. I literally read through Dewang. Dewang was great to read because it was funny and you could still understand some of the story. Part 5's translation. Part 5's translations. It hurts. It hurts. It hurt to read. I didn't understand anything that happened in the later half of part 5. If anybody could decipher what part 5 was doing, He's not at night either? Okay. I think I can work as a janitor, right? Okay, let's just work as a janitor. What a great Dewang. Dude, I love that meme. It's so cute. It's so cute. One winter that was terrible. Negative 60 degrees, 6 foot of snow. The works. Ah, oh, Jesus. I think the worst... What was the worst snow in, like, my area? I think the last time we had a really, really bad snowstorm was probably like in the 2010s. And I remember my dad's like, let's go out to dinner. And I told my dad, I was like, you know, a huge fucking snowstorm is happening, right? And he's like, I don't care. You're getting free food. And I was like, okay, bet. So we went to a local Chinese buffet. My dad only has a front wheeler. He's a fucking idiot. Aren't you supposed to have a 4-wheeler for snow? And I live in the Northeast. So it's like, this is fucking stupid. So we get stuck and my dad's yelling at me. And like, I have like so many traumatic things about snowstorms. I fucking hate snowstorms. I hate the winter. I'd rather sweat my fucking ass off in the summer. I would sweat. I would go into a sauna every single day if I could. I would go into a sauna every single day if I could than to deal with winter. Every single day. You busily clean the dark, silent hallways. The hospital nurse at the janitor job would make a great side piece. She is. She is. She is. She is really, really pretty, and I really like her. I really don't like the whole flirt scaring the main character, though. My grandpa has to go and check out this other village that's had its comms knocked out. Wait, no. Like, communicate. Oh my god, I love this social link. I thought she came in a lot later. I love this lady. I love this lady! You see an old lady in a morning dress. Is she real? Yes, of course she's fucking real.
My.
I love her voice, by the way. Her voice is really nice. He takes a bunch of people, guns, and the dog sled out, and when they get there, all the lights are off but one. Oh my god. It's the reverse for me. I like the cold. You can keep the cold. I like being comfy in the cold and being warm in the cold. I like putting on a space heater and like just, you know, being comfy. I don't like anything else about the cold, though. Fuck snow, fuck the traffic, fuck having to snow out my driveway. I had a huge backyard and driveway as a kid. I have trauma from having to shovel that shit after a blizzard. See, you understand me, Savvy. Dude, my family would make me shovel for like 8 hours after a snowstorm. I wouldn't even get paid for it, too. Like, I'd be like 7. I'd be the weakest motherfucker out there. My dad is like right there, and he's like, you go and do it. And I'm like, get your fat ass off. I literally would not be able to do an inch of this. And he's like, you can do it. I did it as a kid. I'm like, I don't care. You were a kid. Aren't you misogynistic? Aren't girls not supposed to do anything but cook and clean? You go and fucking take out the fucking snow, you man. like, I wish I could clap back at him when I was 7, but I was like, okay, Dad. But, like, recognizing it now, I was like, isn't your whole thing girls in the kitchen and learning how to cook? Get the fuck out there, you man. Like, what the fuck? I hate heat, but maybe this is because I deal with winter every year. Dude, I have to deal with winter every year of varying degrees of bullshit. I have to deal with it. He goes in this big house and there's a pot on the fire. He lifts up the lid and a full-on hand? Turns out a man had gone mad and cannibalized the rest of the village. He is crazy and butt-ass naked. Oh yeah, because I heard like if you cannibalize another person, there's like pyrons that go into your brain and make you have like mad cow disease. Like, fundamentally, human nature and human like chemicals like in our meat will make you go crazy. Like, not even cooked human meat. So if you cannibalize a person, like, there's not even a thing called, like, ethical cannibalism. Like, you will go mad. You will go mad and die. Hot weather is awful, though. I get so tired in the heat. I mean, you just have to pack enough, like, cold compresses and water bottles. That's what I do. Northeast gets weirdly high snowfall at random times of the year. The Northeast gets every fucking season. In, like, the span of 5 hours. We are in hell. We are in hell. We are in hell. Well done. You could just slack off and do a half-assed job, but you really do your work. You do really work your cute little butt off, don't you? So why are you working at a job like this? To be closer to you. I think that's the thing that makes you happy. Oh, you're a smooth talker, aren't you? Yep, Sayoko smiles. But still, a young child shouldn't be wasting time wiping windows at the hospital. I'm sure there are girls who would cry if they saw you doing menial chores like this. Speaking of which, say, do you have a girlfriend? Right in front of me. No. My dick's for Naoto. My virginity's for Naoto. Wait, what's that one meme? It's like, I'll always be a virgin forever because I'll never lose. Why do you ask? A good boy would just answer the question, not ask one back. Sayoko sighs. Oh, fuck, wrong one. High schoolers are so young. They're only 10 years younger, but they seem so far away. It's like they're glittering. I feel this, what do you call it? Envy? Maybe that's why. I just want to see them get screwed over by life. Uh-oh. That was a joke, of course. Half of it was. Anyway. Do you see what I'm getting at? Stop it. Oh, I keep telling you, silly. That's just the kind of reaction I just find irresistible. Sayoko smirks at you. Okay, I got 2 out of 3. I have to go now. I have a lot of work piling up. But I just can't help myself. It's because you're just so cute. Sayoko smiles in satisfaction. Okay. Now I can go back. Humans meat, no. Human nervous tissue will give you prion disease, though. Don't eat brains. A leg is probably cut. Oh! So it's specific parts? So there technically can be ethical cannibalism? Dude, I remember back on the, when Tumblr, like, there was a specific time in Tumblr where my feed was, like, really, really, really crazy. And I literally had to see people fighting about the ethics of cannibalism and if it's okay. So, like, it's really weird. Good to know in case I ever want to cannibalize. I love the cold where I live. The heat and humidity gets unbearable. See, heat by itself is not that bad, but I can understand. If it gets really humid, I'd rather shoot myself. I'd rather shoot myself. I am sorry, verified good boy. Tumblr had really good porn back in the day. You can't deny that. Tumblr was a hub for weird fandom shit, porn, and like maybe random like normie photography and like, you know, emo girl shit. Like, it's just that. The thing about Wendigos is that they are very much human. When you are possessed by a Wendigo, you will become ungodly hungry and you will never be filled, so you eat your food, you eat your pets and your family. Yeah, you know, I know that part. You, like, are eternally hungry. You're eternally hungry. Nothing fills you. Nothing fills you. I actually know a little bit about Wendigos just because I played enough Shin Megami Tensei. I played enough Shin Megami Tensei and all the demons made me interested, so I would, like, look at the lore. Oh, nice. I stopped lurking at the perfect time. I remember there was a guy who got his leg amputated, and he somehow got his amputated, non-damaged part back.
I'll see you
and he
again.
cooked. What? You know, I said we were going to segue around, away from gross things, but then we just circled back to the ethics of fucking cannibalism and eating legs. Great Twitch chat, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is why I have the mature tag on. This is why I'm not say so. Oh, you finished your job and went home. They knew all about it and they said it tasted like slightly off beef. There are alternatives to Tumblr. Yeah, now there are alternatives to Tumblr. But back in the day, Tumblr was the hottest shit you like could go on. You didn't have to engage in the community. But if you knew how to do tags, if you knew how to go into tags, boy, you knew your way. I remember, I'm embarrassing myself yet again, but I remember when I was not particularly young, but I was raised on the internet where if you were under 18 and you were going into 18 plus spaces, you shut your fucking mouth. You know, nobody knows if you don't say. So I still remember I was going on Tumblr and I had a really specific, like, weird niche hobby that I was like, okay, I want to learn cinematography and I want to learn good angle shots. Like, I want to learn just like how productions are made and everything like that. Don't ask me why, but I heavily focused on Japanese adult videos. I heavily focused on Japanese adult videos. I learned how to use Tumblr's tag system so well. I found all the good shit. And I would basically look at the cinematography. I'd be like, wow, this is really well edited for what it is. Wow. I didn't like use it for any other purposes. I really just wanted to know about the cinematography and how it worked. They all consented and they knew what we were getting into. Oh my god. Wait, for the leg eating? Jeremy Wade from River Monsters asked a cannibal tribe in Papua New Guinea, and they said that human tastes like pork. Yeah, I have heard about that. They call human meat long pig in some communities. Which communities? I'll leave that as a mystery. Wait, why are you adding me? Why, dog? This should not be surprising. This should not be surprising to anybody. I'm just a tad bit insane. I'm just a quirked up white girl with the sauce. And the sauce is fucking idiot juice. Like, you guys shouldn't be surprised. I fucking ripped off my toenail. I fucking almost crashed a car. I've literally tried to ride a bike and rammed myself into cars and caused at least thousands of dollars in insurance claims. I probably have some part of my brain wrong. Like, I'm not. I mean, it's entertaining. I hope. Please God, I hope it's entertaining. But that's me. You become well acquainted with a certain swimming pool set. So there's actually one joke. Anime was a mistake. I think I am the most interesting anime MILF that anybody will ever come across, though. I love anime, but it was a mistake. To be fair, if anime didn't become a big thing, weird people would have just gone to something else. There probably would have just been more Star Trek people, more Homestuck people, more cartoon people. Technically, cartoon people are a lot weirder than anime people. I still remember the Mighty Bee fandom. Like the Nickelodeon show, The Mighty Bee. That shit was fucking crazy. Anime needs more MILFs than that. Yeah. True. I love hags. I love hags. I love hags. Hags need love. Fuck. Up goes the counter. Cartoon people are all posters these days. I think I'll stay here a little longer before I go out again. You startled me. Don't sneak up on me like that. What was I doing? You know, investigating. I'll tell Dojima. Did Dojima-san say anything about it? Just keep this a secret from him, please. Wait, what? Clues to catch a suspect? If I tell you, will you keep it quiet? Okay, then. I'm just talking to myself here, but he supposedly had a part-time job in this shopping district. Where was it? Oh, I don't think they told me that much. It seems Adachi has purposely leaked some information. He's scared. To be fair, Dojima beats the shit out of Adachi at any moment. I would be scared of Dojima if I was Adachi too. When I was in university, there was a hardcore weeb who literally brought his Dakimakura to class once because he had to do a presentation to someone, and that was the someone he presented to. What? Who was the character on it? I'm interested. Before you leave, make sure that I give you a list of the stuff I was showing you. Link it to me like right before the stream ends and I'll look at it. I allow links. Like, I'll allow you to post the links. As long as they're not like too TOS or anything like that. Or you could just whisper it to me. You could whisper it to me and I'll look at it. It was so surreal, and the entire time I thought I was supposed to be feeling secondhand embarrassment, but he owned it the whole time and he wasn't fazed at all and answered any questions we all had for him. So basically, you're saying he was a Chad. He was a Chad. He was a Chad. If he wasn't fazed at all by, that's kind of Chad. Like, it's weird, but it's Chad. So, it's in the shopping district. It was a character from Konosuba, but he said not from the anime. She's only from the manga. I don't like Konosuba, so I didn't press further. Yes, he is an absolute Chad. I've never actually watched Konosuba. So, despite how I am, you know, I have the coom brain here. I have a coom brain. I have a very high intellect for very adult erotic things. I've actually never seen Konosuba, which is not really, you know, that coomer, but it has like a lot of people into it. I've never watched what's that one anime, Ishizoku something reviewers. I've never watched the reviewers thing. I should. I've never watched the reviewers show. I think I actually watched the first episode and then I never got to it again. I should watch it. I heard it's really good. I heard Ishizuko reviewers. It's trash? What? I thought it would be good. Is it really trash? It's good, but it's all fan service? I mean, oh, we got a fight happening here. We got a divide. We got a divide. Glenn, I think you're Glenn and Savvy on one team with Alaska, and then Verified Good Boy and Dog on the other team. I'll be the one to break it. I'll be the one, because if I don't like it, then it's a tie. I will check it out though. I want whenever shows like that pop up. It's about a bunch brothel reviewers, how it could be bad. Because here's the thing. I think I'm going to like it mainly because I like Monster Girls. I adore Monster Girls. I love Monster Girls. This is probably gonna be something I shouldn't say, but I remember playing I remember playing Monsumu Quest when it first came out, when it first got translated. Monster Girl Quest. Touch fluffy tail. You know? Touch fluffy tail. I think I was underage when that came out too. I liked a few particular girls in there though. I forget. Maybe I should replay it one day. Maybe I should replay it. Can we stop having the same experiences as Ira? How are you doing? I remember when there's like a few specific characters I remember from from Monsumu Quest, isn't there like a meme character in Monsumu Quest where it's like a mermaid or it's like a snake girl? It's like the top half is the actual snake and the bottom half is the female. I still specifically remember she's like on the main dude's. She wants him, and the whole time he's like, no. The Lamia, she was a Lamia? Okay. I thought she was a mermaid. I'm glad how everybody knows the thing I'm talking about. At least most people know the thing I'm talking about. If for anybody who doesn't know, Monster Girl Quest or Monsumu Quest is like it's a hentai game. It's a hentai game, but it's kind of Kino. It's actually really good. It's actually like really good. Like, can you ask him to help me out, Soji-kun? It appears the student you're looking for didn't work here. Okay, he doesn't work here. No, I want to... Shut up. I want to go to the mailbox. No, mailbox. But it's like 3 parts, and it was released like over like 6 years, because they're huge. It has like a bunch of different monster girls. It's like over like probably like 300 different types of monster girls. So no matter what, you're going to like at least one monster girl. The only thing I didn't like about it, though, is to get the scenes you had to lose. Monmusu and MGQ. Yeah, no, they were different things. I'm mixing them up. I'm saying Monsumu Quest as MGQ. Sorry, but MGQ was like 3 parts. It was really so. Give me the rare combo. But it was really good. It took a long time to translate. The wiki was huge, but the only thing is, it's like you had to be aware that while you may like a few certain monster girls, most of the girls you're not gonna like. Like they had toggles for a reason. I think there was like a few girls that literally like when you died they would like kill you and eat you. Like there was a few like that. I remember in the first game, there's like a harpy village, and if you lost there, like to the queen harpy, she's like, oh, well, you're a cute enough guy, I'll just make you my wife. And, you know, you're basically like a breeding pig. And then there's like really intricate monster girls. Like there's, what's that one medieval torture device where it's like a woman, and it opens up in the middle, and then it has spikes inside? Like that was a monster girl, but instead of like the spikes, it was like a bunch of like flesh or something. Yeah, the Iron Maiden. They basically made like an Iron Maiden monster girl, and when you lost, you got put into the Iron Maiden and you got digested. Like there was a bunch of really weird monster girls. Really, really weird monster girls. You must be Risei's friend. Risei's not home yet. You asked if a student was working here part-time. A student? No, I'm the only one who's been working here this entire time. Thank goodness Risei has come back. She's been very helpful. Did you work here? I think there was also like crab girls. There's like caterpillar girls. There's like a slug girl. There's like anything you could think of. There was monster girls for it. And I was never really interested in a lot of the stuff. I played the hentai games for the story. And I remember playing part 3 when it came out, and I legitimately cried. I legitimately, like, cried. I had, like, oh my god, this journey has been so long. I remember this annoying quest. Wait, but it actually had decent gameplay and story. Like, you couldn't just blindly go, nice, gonna play this game with one hand. Yeah, no, it actually had a really, really good story. Verified good boy. I don't recommend it, really, if you don't like non-vanilla stuff, because, well, here's the thing. If you want to play it for the story, go ahead. Just don't look at any of the scenes, like, when you lose, unless it looks like a girl that you're going to like. I'm a completionist, so I had to deal with all of the shit. I still remember in the first, Monster Girl Quest game... Okay, so he's not in here. The first Monster Girl Quest game, I think there was, like, There was like a girl who did like evil experiments. Like she basically took people back from the dead. And then when you lost to her, like she killed you and then reanimated you, and then like she cloned you and made you a corpse or something like that. I forget. Eroge love to have ridiculously in-depth non-age gameplay. Well, yeah, Savvy. I also do like Kamidori Alchemy Master for a fucking reason, which is banned on Steam. I can't play Kamidori Alchemy Master. I can't play Kamidori Alchemy Master. I'm so mad. I can play Dona Dona though. There is a streamer mode on Dona Dona. One day I'm gonna play Dona Dona. It's gonna be a one-off day. Will I get... I kind of want to. I really want to, but I don't know if I'm gonna get bonked by Twitch. The classic telling your friends this porn game changed your life arc. Yes, I've actually done that multiple times, Glenn. Like I said before, we are the same person. Just, we're cloned. I have done that before. I can't ask anything here. How about here? You want something special? Da 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 da. No, so it's not here. Do I have to ask people outside of the shops? It's the same with Katala Shoujo. It's hard to talk about with people who haven't read it. Guys. I never finished Katala Shoujo. I only played one girl's route. I only played one girl's route. I think it was... Let me see. Let me look whose route I played. I'll play it. I'll play it for you guys. I think one of my VTuber friends, my Kua, she was playing Katala Shoujo on stream, I think. I think she was reading it out. Yeah, I'm looking... Katala Shoujo girls. Let me see. I'm looking up the characters right now. I'm pretty sure it was Hanako. Hanako's route I finished, but the one I remember most is Emmy. I like Emmy, but I did Hanako. I'm sorry, Glenn. You were wrong. I did Hanako's route, but Emmy seems really cute. Maybe I'll actually like her when I play it. I only just learned like last month that Katala Shoujo Raita is the same as FGO Raita. Yeah, no. Raita's been in a lot of stuff. There weren't a lot of people hiring this year, but have you spoken to the woman at Soulsai store? She seems like a lot about part-time workers and going. Maybe she knows something. I already did. Rin best girl. Wait, which one's Rin? Is that the red-haired one? Is that the red? Yeah, okay, Rin. Isn't she... I remember specific things about Katala Shoujo. Isn't she the painter? She paints with, like, her feet? I know Emmy's, like, the track star. She's a runner, she's a track star. I shouldn't have made that joke. But yeah, she's that. Okay, so nobody's here. I'm not even a foot guy. I mean, I'm obviously not a foot gal, as we all know. So there's nobody here. I guess all I can do is go home. I wish the cat was here so I could raise my expression. Wait, what can I do to raise my expression? I'm really mad Aster's final scene in New Carnival is feet. Yeah, no. Dude, I've unlocked a few new scenes for New Carnival. Every time I see feet, I get disappointed, but I'm not that disappointed because the live 2D animation is so good. I was a Lily guy, but I think Ken Ashcorp ruined her for me. What did Ken Ashcorp do? Did he make a song or something? I only remember a few specific Ken Ashcorp songs. I still remember... I think it was the one where he like talked about like a Fuda elf girl like dicking him down. It was like a long time ago. He made a new song about Shin Magumi. He made Hi Vaughn, how are you doing, my dude? What? The third time I've kicked out my Ethernet cable. I need to buy a new Ethernet cable. I'm sorry. But hi Vaughn, how are you doing? I forgot to tell you, Vaughn. I'm not sure if you've seen. But I know you also like Shimagami Tensei. I found my Raiho plush. I found my Raiho plush from Raido Kuzunoha, the second game limited edition. I need to clean him up so I can show you. He simped for Lily way back when he was still forever pandering. I only listened to his Absolute Territory is such a good song. Bro, I remember the moment I figured out I was bi. Was it a fucking Ken Ashcorp song? Was it a Ken Ashcorp song? I want to play the Raido games. I feel bad that probably Raido is never going to get a remaster treatment because from what I understand, there's like a bunch of controversy that may happen if they remaster it. Because I sometimes still see like in the SMT fandom from like across the world, there's like a lot of things Raido could step into that's not the best. No, femboys. Yeah, Alaskan femboy definitely says that. What it is. Bridget, Ken Ashcorp was a huge Nyanners orbiter back in the day whenever Form Spring was a thing. Oh. See, I only know, I keep going to the school. I only know Nyanners from a few things. She seems really sweet. She's a nice gal. I only know about a few select things she's done though. She used to do a lot of like webcomic shitpost, right? Like Lily Pichu used to do that. Nyanners used to do that. A few other actual VTubers used to do that stuff. She is a good song, that's all I know. Oh, okay. I don't think I can really do anything. I can't, like, ask anybody out to hang out. Wait, can I go to the daycare? Can I start that? Oh, I'm gonna take care of some fucking kids. It surprised me that Lily Pichu is in the Genshin dub. Is she Chi-Chi? I forget what character she... No, she's the little, like, raccoon girl, right? She's the little, like, the one with the tail or something. She's not Chi-Chi. You were introduced to the children as an assistant caretaker. The children are extremely interested in you. Why? I hate kids. Mister, do you have a girlfriend? No, I'm homosexual. Don't ask him that, you creep. She's Sayu? Oh, okay. I stopped playing Genshin when Zhongli came out. I got him and I stopped playing. I dropped $300 to get him, I'm not going back into that gacha hell. I almost went back for Ito. Because I love men with big tits. She's like a ninja who has a tanuki costume. Oh, so she's like a little tanuki dog almost. Oh, that means you missed my husband's heart. Oh, savvy! You two are best friends now. Really likes Tartaglia. Really likes Tartaglia. Ito rerun in 2 weeks. I'm not playing Genshin again. If people want me to play Genshin, I'll play Genshin. Because I have basically like a beginner account at this point. I have a lot of 4 stars that have a lot of constellations though. My stinky mail order Russian husband. You survived the children tugging you in every direction. Your understanding has increased. I wish it was expression, dude. There is one boy remaining. It seems his guardian hasn't come to pick him up. How are things, Soji-kun? Has everybody been picked up? Looks like Yuta-kun is still here. It's always like this, though.
Oh, you.
Hi. You know what? I will say this right now. I do not think I've ever actually finished her social link except like one time. I don't think I've actually finished this chick's social link except for one time. And I don't think I'm gonna be finishing it this time either. Hi, Yuku. I'm sorry I'm late. MILF alert, yeah, but this is she's not that good on the mom aspect. How many social links are MILF moments? Well, the nurse is not really a MILF, but she is like late 20s at least. I've never actually beaten a Persona game before. So have you only played the SMT part of the series, Vaughn? Like you've played like the Raido games. I'm guessing you've played like Digital Devil Saga, Devil Survivor. Like which one? She's just an ILF.
Thanks for taking care of him.
She does have a milfy voice, though. It's very soft and nice. I recently finished an Izanagi only run of the game. I think you did. I think you did, dog. And you said it was pretty hard, but you manipulated it in a way. I feel like PE5 really upped the MILF factor at the expense of being a bad game. Look, sacrifices needed to be made. Sacrifices needed to be made. Mostly, the stories of Persona don't interest me. The other games usually get right down to business. How did you feel about SMT5's lack of story, though? How did you feel about that? Because I felt that was... For how much they hyped it up, I felt really disappointed. I understand that it was Nocturne 2 Electric Boogaloo, but I really did not like how they basically did the exact same thing. Nocturne was like, oh, here's a bunch of foreshadowing, hit a bunch of shit, here's some cool-ass demon, also save the world, or fuck it up, do whatever you want. I really was hoping for, some sort of story structure. I haven't played it yet. One day, I don't own a Switch, but maybe I'll emulate it. Citra's 3DS. Is the Switch emulation Yuzu? Y-U-Z-U? I think that's what it is. But once she's arrived, she's a totally different kid. She's his stepmother, so I guess it can't be helped. Oh. So she's an associate MILF. She's not been... What's the word? I literally forgot the word promoted for a second. She's not been promoted to a full MILF. She's an associate MILF. Okay. Yuta-kun's father got remarried to that woman you just met. I heard she's from the city. I really don't know what she's thinking. Perhaps that's why Yuta-kun is a troublemaker at school, too. Yeah, I started an Orpheus only run in P3 FES, but it's way too hard. I think we'll try an Arsene only run in P5. Ooh. The caretaker continues gossiping. You know, dog, you should try that when P3P comes over. When P3P comes over, maybe try it again. They might fix some stuff. P3 FES has truly fucked teammate AI. P3 FES is just a fucked game. The coding's terrible. You're in 6,000 yen, so I can't even start? Welcome back. I can't really do anything, Nanako. Nothing catches my eye. I don't think I can do anything today. Marin fucking Karin. Yeah, that's... Ooh. I'm thankful. I'm really thankful that my first touch with P3 was P3P. If I had to deal with P3 FES, I don't think I would like P3 as much. I was thinking about it because P3P has skill cards. Yeah, P3P is really good. It's the best out of the three. I just wish it had, you know, the 3D stuff that got taken out. Hold up. Work. Okay, translation is for expression. So all I can really do is... I wish P3P had the answer. What exactly happens in the answer? I don't think P3P had the answer, but what happens in the answer? I've never played FES, so I don't know what that exactly is. Isn't that with the other robot girl? I think she's in... I don't know. I didn't play it. I'm leaving. No, don't leave. It's fine. It's fine. I hate all the starting personas. They're so cool, but you normally get rid of them so early. Yeah, no, it's kind of like a pixie situation in Shin Megami Tensei. It's something with Aegis and the blue robot girl, I think. Ooh. Isn't that other robot girl in the fighter games? Isn't she a playable character? Make up a joke that fits. Pog. It's just for Aegis fans. It's just for people who want to fist robots. Okay. Don't fist the robot, but fist the robot. I think the only Persona game I haven't actually played is 1, and that's just because of the really, really intense encounter rate. I don't want to deal with that. Nier Automata fans will enjoy Persona 3. The answer, yep. They definitely will, Ura. As a Yoko Taro fan, fisting android girls is what we do best. Okay, I think I should be able to unlock the dungeon today. I should be able to do that. That might be my game. Verified Good Boy, have you ever like played a Yoko Taro game? They're really good. I really recommend Yoko Taro, but you kind of have to be a masochist to really like him. Like a lot of his games. Nier Automata is really the only The one with good gameplay. That's all I'm gonna say. It's true. Nier Automata is the only one with good gameplay. It really is. Drakengard 3 had decent gameplay if it wasn't going at 2 FPS. It's pretty decent gameplay if it wasn't 2 fucking FPS. Because I want you guys to know. I had to force myself to go through Drakengard 1. That game sucks. Vaughn, that's the point. That's the point of Drakengard 1. I mean, I'm glad you got through it, because now you can go to Drakengard 3. It's called Drakengard 3 because it runs at 3 FPS. I should know. I have a fatty PS3. PS3, Drakengard 3, 3 FPS. 3 squared is 9, baby. Let's go. Hess and I are psychos who played Drakengard, yeah. I played Drakengard 1 on PS2, and then I emulated it, and then I'm a maso for Yoko Taro works. I want to play that card game, that like D&D kind of card game thing he did out. He sent out a while ago. Okay, let me ask the shops again. Yes, if there was a working part-time, we don't hire part-timers. There's a no notice. Sozai, where the fuck is Sozai? Where's Sozai? Bicycle shop? Nope, it's closed. I too had the fatty PS3, and that's what I played it on. You can't summon the dragon in ground battles or your PS3 melts. Yep. Okay, I'm not sure how far you got into Drakengard 3, Vaughn. Just know that you have to basically do a rhythm minigame, just like with all Drakengards. I still remember having to look up a guide on how to 100% perfect the final rhythm game ending for Drakengard 3 on Nico Nico Doga. I had to go on Nico Nico Doga, and I had to fucking train myself for a week, like 3 hours a day. I couldn't beat the rhythm game. I wasn't strong enough. It's okay. It's okay. It takes a certain kind of insane to do it. I understand. I'm giving you head pats through the screen with your fucking lion mane right now. You did your best. You did your best, and that's all that matters. Let me see here. Must be Risa's friend. Risa's not home yet. Student. No, I'm the only one who's been working here. What the fuck? There's a part-timer here. There's a part-timer here. Did I miss something? Am I stupid? I mean, I am stupid. I am stupid. Taro couldn't help it, it seems. Where? Did I miss it? How far am I fucking up, actually? I haven't played Persona 4 in a long time. Me, I love Persona 4. I've played it 5 different times. Me. Why the fuck can't I play the game? Why can't I play the video game? Shit. This is like real small town summers where there's nothing to do. We're driving to Walmart, baby. That's our only fucking thing to do. I mean, isn't Junes basically Walmart? Isn't Junes basically just the Japanese Walmart here? It's a big corporation. It comes into town. It takes out all the small businesses. Everybody gets angry at it, but everybody still goes to it. It's Japanese Walmart. It's literally Japanese Walmart. It's not good enough to be a Japanese Costco. Also, there's Costco's in Japan already. Is there Walmarts in Japan? Are there Walmarts in Japan? I don't think there are. Your option were Walmarts or drugs. Yeah, everybody's saying it's in front of the tofu shop, but like, there's nobody in the tofu shop. Costco colonialism, yeah. Yeah, Costco colonialism. I literally can't do anything. Okay, we're going back in. If I can't find anybody tomorrow, I'm fucking just ending it for tonight and getting to the dungeon. No, Savvy, go to sleep, bros. Go to sleep. I hope you sleep well. Let me put the corn in. Oh, wait, no, let me. I'm probably gonna end it here in a little bit anyway. If I can't fucking get this guy tomorrow, I'm just ending it. I'm gonna take a while. I need to go to bed as well. Let me translate a little bit though. Expression increased, expression increased. Okay. Hee-haw! Hee-haw! I can't do a Jack Frost thing well. Hee-haw! Maybe I'll work on it. Maybe I'll do vocal training to do a Jack Frost impression. Oh, thank you, Verified Good Boy, for the gifted sub. Thank you for giving it to Ura. Thank you so much. Ura, you get nice fancy emotes now. Thank you so much, dude. You didn't have to do that. All right, let me see. Let's pray. I'm not religious, but let's pick a god and fucking pray. Well, pick me and pray. Pick me. I'm smart enough to fucking get this case open. Central Shopping District. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I literally talked to Adachi and Dojima. These things are like, where? Dear Hess, please clear your mind and find this dude. Oh man, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. I'm giving up. I don't want to cheat, but fuck it. I found it. I think I missed a step. I think I missed a step. Skahath is one of my favorite demons. Wait, if I remember this demon, Vaughn, I think I can guess why. It's the thighs, isn't it? I remember the specific demon. I knew that was Skahath, but I forgot her name for a second. It's the fucking thighs, right? It's the thighs. You're a thigh man. You're a thigh man. You're a thigh lion. You're a thigh lion. She has the fat ass thighs. Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does. Let me see here. Oh, wait. Hold up. Okay. Hold up. Fuck. Okay. I actually have to wait till tomorrow. I have to wait till tomorrow. I lost so many fucking days. I lost so many fucking days. Shit. Okay. We're getting the dungeon, and then we're ending it for the night. I miss so many days. I'm gonna... Because my only cheating I'm allowed to do, because I'm on hard mode, and I don't want to take up 18 hours trying to grind up, because that's not fun for anybody. What I'm doing is I'm cheating. Like, once we unlock the dungeon, I'm basically just going to be grinding a few levels, even if it's on the lower levels, everything like that. Not to get, like, any story or anything. And then we will do that shit. That's the only sort of... Because on the Teddy fight, I was 7 levels down. I was 7 levels down on hard mode. I didn't have any good fucking personas. You guys don't understand. You can literally go back to my VOD. You can go back to my VOD when I last played P4G like two times ago. You've got the links ready? Pink pickle. You can just whisper them to me. Alaskan, I think you're able to whisper me. So I think you can just whisper them to me on Twitch. So you can do that, or you can just place them in here, and I'll look at them. So you can just place them here. You can just place them here, as long as it's not TOS breaking. If it's not TOS breaking, it's fine. I'll allow you to. I allow links. I allow links in moderation, you know. So you can literally just paste them here. And then we're unlocking the fucking dungeon. Fog will come after 7 days of rain. I know! Don't. Wait, what's the weather channel? Hold up. No, wrong thing. Hess, maybe I'm dumb. I am, and you already said it, but what is your favorite game? Are you meaning like Persona game, or are you meaning like actual favorite game? Are you meaning like actual favorite game? Because my actual favorite game of all time is Shadow Hearts 2 Covenant. Shadow Hearts 2. And I do want to play it one day. I don't care if nobody wants to watch it. I love Shadow Hearts. It's my favorite series of all time. The whole Shadow Hearts series. I even love Shadow Hearts 3. You get to be an American blonde boy in the 1930s. Wait, was it the 30s or I think it's the 50s actually. Either way, I get to go to Machu Picchu in fucking Shadow Hearts 3. I get to have the Shadow Hearts 3 cast is so good. You get to have Vaughn. I think you would like this cast of characters if you're still here. Fuck you, Vaughn. But there's a character in Shadow Hearts 3 that is I think she's actually a MILF. But she's a giant cat lady, and she's a full-on cat. She's a calico cat. She's not a person. She is a cat, and she is an alcoholic. And you know what she wants to be? I'm getting a picture of her. I'm getting a picture of her. Fuck this dungeon right now. Hold up. Let me get this. Let me get this. I think her name is Mao. Her name is Mao. Let me get a picture of her. Let me get a picture of her. I'm sorry for the silence, but let me get a picture of her. I'm uploading it now. She's not even like actually furry. She's not really that attractive. I'm sorry. Well, furries have different tastes here, but this is Mao. I'm sorry it's so small. This is Mao. She is a very nice lady. That little pouch right there is a giant alcohol thing. She's basically an alcoholic. And you know what her dreams are? She wants to be a movie star. She wants to be a movie star. So what you have to do is it's while you battle enemies, you have to have her use her special move where she uses like basically like a cat like claw move, and she gets cat currency. So they're like tuna coins, salmon coins, octopus coins, because that's the currency in the cat world. And you give this currency to a movie director who then will make a movie for you. And you go through like a whole like stadium of levels. Like it's like a full like 10 level stadium thing, and that's how you get like her skills and her ultimate weapon. You fight fucking Bruce Lee cat. You fight the Terminator cat. You fight I think you fight like a Leatherface cat. You fight movie parody cats. It's so good. It's so good. And nobody fucking likes it but me. Nobody likes it but me. I'm alone in the world. Thank you, Alaskan, for the stretch. Okay, there we go. Stretched. Thank you for the stretch. Let's get this dungeon. But 3 is really 3's like the black sheep of the series, but I still love 3. 3 is I liked all the Shadow Hearts. Thank you. You're my number one, Jig. You're my number one because you like all the Shadow Hearts games. A lot of people don't like number 3 because it takes away from the dark comedy horror. Because Shadow Hearts basically went from horror, like a dark horror game. Number 2 amped up the comedy, so it was like horror with comedy bits. I still remember, that's one giant pussy from Shadow Hearts 2. And then number 3 basically turned more into a comedy. With some... Yeah, Shadow Hearts is a successor to Kodelka. I'm a fake fan. I still never played Kodelka. Old woman is tending the store. Wait, what? 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 Is there nobody? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Hold up. North. They will tell you that he worked for them earlier. The next day, in front of Marikyu Tofu Shop and Stop and... Hold up. What? He isn't there every day? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I am going to go back to this date. I'm going to go back to this date. I'm going to go back to this date, and I'm gonna do shit right. And I will unlock the dungeon, not the story elements. I will unlock the dungeon, and then we will take it from there, and I will grind a little bit with you guys. But if I don't do anything, I will then cheat. If I can't get through without fucking... Yeah. It's so late for me. I have work. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a scam. I'm a scam. I'm a scammer. I'm sorry. I'm Joanne the scammer. Hespera the scammer. I'm sorry. I'm done with this. I love this game, but I'm done with this tonight. Fucking monk ass. But it's almost been 4 hours. We're gonna find somebody to raid into. I think I have a person I might want to raid into, but I'm just gonna put it on the screen. We're gonna have some chill music, and then yeah, no, it's late for me. I have to go to work, so we're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna find somebody to raid into. I'm gonna see if we can find somebody JRPG adjacent. If not, at least a fun game. So everybody have a good night. I'm just gonna put on the offline screen, find somebody, and we're gonna go into them. Okay. Everybody, thank you for staying around and hearing my insane stories. We'll take it back next week for hopefully more fun and more insanity. So everybody have a good night.